Good morning, guys. Good evening, good night, wherever you are. Okay, who's here? Who's here? Who's here? I had to start a bit early. I needed to do something before I started. That's why we started a bit late, but we're here. And I want to go over some of the variants that we've already, I guess, built over the past week, because we have the new support. Hang on. Let me make sure my mic's on. Okay, it should be on, right? It should be on. Can you guys hear me? Where is it?
I can't hear you.
Hey, what up, Kmon? What up, Suave? All right, perfect, cool, awesome. Okay, okay, so let's go over some of the list we've already built, and then we'll continue to just explore more options, because that's kind of what we want to do. That's like Synchron's, I guess, functionality. It can be implemented with various amounts of engines or archetypes. So initially, the first thing we went with was just like a pure, like just pure cookie cutter. Like no extension, is just consistency. You have your starter and you have your extender. That's it. You have no, there's little to no variance in the sense of how do you get started, right? You could try this, which is something that I will try once I get the stuff. I didn't get the stuff on last week, so I couldn't take Synchron to my locals, which is unfortunate, but nonetheless, maybe we'll try this weekend, okay? But yeah, this is like the extremely cookie cutter, where everything is essential. I mean, you can argue that, oh, maybe trail on this or not essential, but I feel like it kind of is. I feel like it's just necessary. It gives the deck a bit of resiliency. You have the Gamma to stop the draw, stop the Charmy. You have the draw to stop the Charmy, right? It's a decent interaction as well. Ash stop Charmy, right? Everything is pretty much self-explanatory. If you get drolled, you can snipe their hand and then possibly go for speeder, and then maybe it'll be sufficient, right? Stop Charmy, stop droll, stop Charmy, stop droll, right? Yeah. Oh, what? Came on, Surflov, Spaghetti, what up, buddies? Okay, and then, yeah, so this is the first cookie cutter list, okay? There's no deviation. But then we try to improve this because of the issue that lies within the starter being stopped. Okay, that was how we got into the next build, which is, if this gets stopped, what's our pivot? Obviously, this is our pivot. But as I mentioned, what we want to be doing is have speeder be the third thing we do. So this, one of these will be the first, right? The pivot would be the other card I'm about to show you. And then ultimately, finally, you'll go for Stardust as your extension to make your speeder, right? So that's generally how it has to be going. So let me just pull it up. Which is why we came to this build, right? This is a little bit further than and more expanded upon, referencing the first build that's very cookie cutter. Okay, so if you, because that was our main concern. Well, that was my main concern. If this gets stopped, what do we do? If this gets stopped, what do we do? If this gets stopped, what do we do? Right? These have pivot options, right? This has, what do you have with this? You have access to tuning, you have access to fellows, you have access to Scrap himself, right? You can pivot. This one, not so much. This one requires specifically Stardust, right? And Stardust being negated, you don't have an extender, because this is usually the extender, right? So we have to account for that weakness, which is why I was asking myself, okay, well, normally the pivot options for these guys is going to be Stardust, but who's going to save Stardust, right? That was my concern. So what could be the second card that can pair with all of them, right? What could be the second card that can pair with all of them? Assuming you have Stardust as the extension, assuming they try to negate your Scrap, right? Because obviously we're not sure. It's not guaranteed that they'll interact on our starter, because it'll vary whether someone interacts with your starter, right? Unless they have like 3 to 4 hand traps, and they have like an abundant amount of things to throw at you, then you'll be okay. Yeah, starter, extender, right? So they account for every single push that you have. Thank you, Spaghetti. Right. So then that is that which brings you to teleport, right? That's the whole purpose of teleport. Hang on, let me just hop into the thing. Hang on. Okay. Which brings me to teleport, right? Because we needed a card that can pair with all of them, right? So for example, this already has a pivot, right? You have Stardust, you have Fellows, you have Tuning, you have Scrap, right? So this probably has the most pivots out of all the starters, right? But of course, these are two like your best starters. But then you go to the righty. What's this? What do we do with the righty, right? What do we do with this? If this gets stopped, what's our extender? Of course, we have Stardust, so it's Stardust and Tuning and Foolish and Fellows, right? Because that gives you access to your chick, and then you have it. But as I mentioned, we want to make sure that we can play past 3 or attempt to bait 2 interactions or 3 interactions or ambitiously 2, right? Because you want to ensure that you bait your opponent, essentially, right? So this will take 1 hand trap, teleport into your mutant, that'll go into your scrap, that'll bait a 2nd hand trap, because then you're opening up pivot points, right? That's the whole purpose of this, right? And that's the best thing you can do when constructing a deck, right? Of course, if they have an answer for every single thing, then that's Yu-Gi-Oh! But the point is, you have to have a plan in place, a sequence to rely on to fulfill or attempt to fulfill, right? Because if you don't have this and you just have access to Stardust, that's 2 interactions that you will lose to, right? So the whole point is just to keep prompting them, and do you want to interact here, do you interact here, and then you're opening up to your extension with your pivot options, right? So let's say, for example, they stop this. Okay, next in line, teleport, summon mutant effect, search this. Now you have another body. Okay, now what do? Okay, you can go this and this into scrap, right? You could do that. Or you can go this and this, search this, and then you go into Marcher. Marcher revives this, special this, that makes a Herald. Assuming you already have the Fellows, right? You want to keep opening up pivot options, right? That's the whole point. And then finally, if all those interactions prevented you from getting to the Fellows, then finally, as your 3rd extension, you'll have Stardust itself, right? Which you have so many copies of. And then this will get you the Fellows, and then you just go to Speeder then. After you've attempted to bait the first 2 interactions. Does that make sense? Okay, but that's how we build and expand off of our initial idea. If you were to just see the list, and at face value, you'd be like, well, why are you playing these cards, right? It wouldn't make that much sense. But because I'm trying to break it down so it can make sense, because a lot of people view deck builds and go for the obvious, the most apparent, I guess, reasoning as to why you're playing a particular card, right? But they don't take account into they don't take it into account I guess the entirety of it, right? Yeah, you could view it as broad as it's an extender, right? Yeah, it's an extender, but it's trying to cover every single weakness that we possibly have, and then that's when you have a bit more context into. Oh, okay, I guess. Are you guys following along? Hopefully, I'm not losing any of you. Yo, what up, her toasty? Is that like an abbreviation for Harrison, except spelled with an E? Okay, that's perfect. Thank you, Spaghetti. Yeah, so that's the whole point, right? If they stop this, your pivot option is this, right? Into your Excel, and then Excel will dump, and then you go for Stardust, right? It gives you another form of extension, right? Because then they'll think of ashing this. If they imperm this, if they Veiler this, they think of ashing this, and then finally you have this as an extender, right? That's the whole point. Whereas for Stardust, it's the same thing. You go summon, effect is stop you there. Okay, this one doesn't have Stardust as an extender because this would be the extender, but you're using the extender as the starter. So it's a little bit weaker, which is always going to translate, right? Because starters is always going to be the weaker starter, right? That's always going to be the case, which is why you have to max out like good starters, right? So, but at least you have a pivot option for this guy now, right? That's the whole point. If this gets stopped, what's your pivot option? This card. But because you're playing this card, you got to make sure this can share with the other starters. Okay? Yeah. And then we tried to consider quick launch, but the levels just didn't add up. Yo, what up, Quasar? Why does this deck feel look? I slept with a mutant player. What do you mean? What the hell? We'll just wind back a few minutes, Quasar. It'll all make sense. Okay. So so this was the second variation, right? The second variant. And then we moved on to the Bystial version, right? This is the Bystial version. 14. All right. So this one's a bit different because the way it's constructed. You're playing more copies of Assault because of the obscurity that you present when you have access to your Bystial engine alongside this. So you can literally just open up tuning and any card version, whether it be this, well, actually it has to be Lubellion, because unless you have a light or dark to banish for this guy, then you can't do the line. So it's gonna be Lubellion and tuning or Assault, because this will be serving as the light to banish for the Saurnier, right? And for those of you that haven't seen the combo, let me just briefly go over it so it can make much more sense. Okay, so it'll be this. Okay, it has to be this. So you go for 2. Nimble shuffling. Okay, this is just like a so it can make much more sense. Otherwise, it won't make sense to you. You're like, what's he talking about? Okay, so you special this. Of course, you would do it in a much better sequence. Like you don't reveal yet, right? You want to conceal as much information as possible. So you just first start with Lubellion and then you play off of that, right? Okay. Then this is just off of this. Okay, so then you go into ASD. This will give you this. This will dump a Lubellion. Okay. And then you go into your Dispatter. And then you go into this. Attributing this, right? And then you trigger your Assault. Assault will revive your Dispatter. And then now you do this, right? You go into this guy. Okay? And then you go into this. This will revive this. And then right here, it'll depend on what it is that you want to do, right? You can go Crimson if you want to revive a dragon. And then it'll vary, but that's the whole point. It's just to have a separate sequence that can force responses and basically make your opponent interact with something other than Fellows or Speeder, right? That's the whole purpose of these lines, right? And then, of course, you can go into Chaos Angel here. You can go Gen X. You can go to this, right? That's the whole purpose of this. And then it'll get us back to your guy. Okay, so then now let's say, actually, what can we do? Let's see. We can go. What if we do this? What if we do this? Because we can revive that anyways. And then we go for this. Add for the Rumble, right? And then this can revive this, or this can revive that. That can make it a 10. That can give me. Oh, actually, that's pretty good. That gives me OG Majestic, actually. That gives you OG Majestic. That's insane. Yeah, right? Because then you just go into Gen X here. And then this can target this. That gives you OG Majestic. Regain will then revive my Dispatter. Right? Yeah, that works. Actually, that works. That's pretty cool. We can add that to it, actually. But what would we cut, though? What would we cut? That's the question. It is a possibility, right? Yo, what up, Mello? What up, Cedric? What up, Epic Nico? Yeah, so the plant variants require a lot of because okay, so if you play the plant engine, you have to consider that you have to get rid of the other tech choices or the other engine requirements, right? Because you're obviously considering the plant engine because it's going to be far superior to what you already have, right? Whether it be at the beginning of your combo, whether it be mid combo, but majority of our weaknesses is at the beginning, right? If we don't get going, we're not going anywhere. We're just stuck there, and that's kind of the point as to why I keep showing you guys sequences that can be deceptive in the sense that if it kind of forces your opponent into interacting at the wrong time to give you a chance to capitalize and then finally go speeder. Because like, you don't just go speeder right away. Like that's not something you want to do, and you don't want to implement a sequence that if it gets negated, it's the same thing as if speeder were to be negated. Does that make sense? Because like, what did you actually fulfill? Like you're not really fulfilling anything. If they imprim the let's say they imprim the rage, which is what we're considering, right? The plant engine. Let's say that we invest our cards into this, and if this doesn't resolve, what do you need to extend, right? Because then we start getting into like the 3-card combo, 4-card combo variation, which is something that I'm not opposed to. But I'm saying if you're implementing something that's gonna take that a hefty amount of cards to function, it has to be able to progress or establish something before you get this speeder, right? Otherwise, you just added a sequence that's just as vulnerable. What up, Sasuke? Yo, what up, Excel? Let me see. The other line sequences out all the 10s. Yeah. Yeah, I lost the mirror at a regional a couple years back to OG Majestic Bystial. Bro. Well, all the 10s and the 11s. Yeah. I'm not saying a small plant engine, though. I'm treating it like a Tengu build. Oh, so you would want a Tengu build. I mean, I think it'd be better with Tengu, because I think Tengu just gives you the resources. Like, you get the Tengu floats, you get the, you know? Shit, I forgot to fucking timestamp this. I'll just say 18. You're basically submitting to a choke point for another choke. Yeah, exactly, Excel. That's exactly it, right? So you're not really elevating the sequence, right? You're just saying, I'm gonna switch the combo that loses to an Ash for a combo that loses to an Imperm. It's still gonna lose to an interaction. That's the whole that's what we're trying to avoid, you know? Yoda Swain. Try using tier limit Sharon in the deck. Okay, once we start using tier names, it starts to become really gimmicky. Really gimmicky. Because then it's based off RNG, right? And that's we'll get to that eventually, but I don't want to lead with that. I feel like that's just way too much RNG, and that's asking the Egyptian gods to like be on your side every single time. Like every single time, you know? Yeah. Oh, the yummy. Polar actually finished the line. I'm not sure if he's awake right now, but if he's awake, he can hop in and he can show you guys the yummy combo, which is a speederless line. The line I'm seeing is using Scrap Synchron to make Jet Warrior with the Vengeful Witch. Yeah, but do you really want to summon the Vengeful Witch, right? Because the Vengeful Witch, because that means, let's see. Well, if this card is sent to the graveyard and a single monster in the field, right? Okay, I see what you're saying. So you want to go? Okay, let's see where that gets us. Hang on. Hang on. Let me just Okay, so let's try that out. Because it's just that the discard. I hate the discard because like what I want to do, I want to be able to function off of one card or two cards, and I can have the remaining cards be interactions, which is why whenever I get so annoyed when someone says, "Oh, 1 card combo," and then they have this card. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, I get it. Like, you want it to clickbait, but like, what the fuck, bro? Because like, I want to ensure that I can literally go hand trap, hand trap, hand trap, or I can go board breaker, board breaker, board breaker, board breaker, and then just function off 1 or 2 cards, right? Like, I don't want to like have to save an interaction because I need it for my combo, right? I hate that. That is so frustrating. Like, it's negligible because sometimes you might not even use a hand trap, but I just want to be certain that I don't need anything else, right? Okay, so you're saying, but then, okay, so you want to max out the Vengeful Witch? Is that what you're telling me? What up, T-Grew? Oh, what up, Polar? You want to hop in to show them the what's it called? Your yummy list, the one you finished? Yo, what up, Gilbert? The line I'm seeing, okay, not that one. I have been using it for easy level 4 access and use Planet to search it. I5? What is I5? Wait, are you telling me that you're doing this? You're doing this. You're going you okay, so I'm assuming it's an ancient fairy line, right? Where you have this search is a tier name, and then you have Rev. It's basically a Rev oriented deck, right? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, just hop in whenever you're ready. Polar, no rush. Take your time. Yeah, Outcrest. Yeah, Outcrest is trying to work on a tier list. Like it's an obscure deck for them and for us because it's not guaranteed as to what we want to do. We have an intention, but there's no set line of what. That's my only concern with tier decks, right? It's way more RNG than already the game already has inherently, right? Okay, but let's just look off of that. Scrap, not scrap, because he wants to. He says, so let's say it's just that, right? You need a discard for sure, though. I'm assuming you play Twilight as a plant you summon, right? I'm assuming that. Okay, so let's see what Gilbert said. Been a while. I watched your new RDA videos. Haven't finished it yet because of work. All good, all good. But is Stone Sweeper needed anymore now that there's no. You don't need Stone Sweeper. Like now, like that's why in the build I show you that I caught the Bone Archfiend as well, because normally and the Crime you can play Crime at 1, which is something I was extremely opposed to. I was extremely opposed to playing Crime at 1, but now you can just cut down and then play one of each. Now it becomes utility now because you have a better starter within Power of Ice Dragon. Actually, I gotta upload the shorts, but they'll be up later. But yeah, like if you don't want to watch the entirety of the commentary and the breakdown of the combos, I'll just have the combos themselves, and then it'll be in short form, so you can just watch it and just go one by one and just view it. Yo, aspiring girl. No. I'm not cutting bone. I'm saying the ratios. I only play 1 bone now, as opposed to playing 3, right? I'm only using 3 the planet. I'm using 3 the planet to search for the 1 Sharon for easy speeder access. Just post it in the and just. I have an idea. I think Elcrest is doing the same thing. He's doing the same thing where he goes out for Rev, right? Right, he just Rev. Like any deck that has access to hang on. Any deck that has access to a field spell that can search a monster to specifically a Ford is insane, because now your 2-card combo within tuning or Rev just makes it so where you can virtually get any field spell you want. which is great. Like if like the ABC version that we've tried in the past. Oh, actually, holy crap! I have to revisit the ABC version. I haven't revisited the ABC variant in a while, but now it's different because now we have other cards that we can play. Crazy. But yeah. So like if you have Rev and any field spell that can get you a 4, which is pretty much what you're doing here, right? That's pretty much what you're doing here, right? You have access to 4s here, and the thing about it is like if you're initiating your combo with this, like they might stop this, they might not, but they know how weak tier is. Like, what are you gonna make, right? And you can't have the payoff be speeder because a singular card can make speeder. You need a multitude of cards to go and make the speederless line, right? Which then brings you to like a 3 or 4 card hand combo. Going into a board is different to starting it. If you can start with a minimal amount, that's better for you. Going second, you have to utilize the entire hand to play and push into a board, which is not something that should be considered like, oh yeah, you need all this to break a board. Well, no, duh, yeah, you need all these cards to break a board. Like that's the point. You can't just break a board with one card. You need to break a board with multiple cards. Okay, but let me just see where this takes me. Hang on. My issue here, though, right? My concern here is because you're saying that you go Jet, right? You go Jet Warrior, right? So let's say, okay, let's just try this. Because you're saying that. Let's put 3. 30. Okay, let's see. Let's see where this takes us. Going for a ride, bro. Going for a ride. Okay. So okay. Whenever you think of normal summoning a 4, it has to do something initially. The moment you summon it, it has to do something. Because if it's just this, if there's spot removal of this, then you're cooked, right? Because then you got nothing out of this. That's my concern now, right? If they get rid of this, like Tengu, they need a very specific interaction to do with Tengu. Otherwise, you're gonna get to the board that we tried to do, right? Aramasa, it gets you a search right away, so they have to interact with it, right? In a way, so they'll be like, okay, I already negated that, so what's next? Okay, and then you just pivot into this. But okay, let's see. Because you can easily go speeder, but that's the point. The point is not to go speeder your first move. The point is to go speeder like on the 3rd move, right? Okay, so we discard this. This will bring back this. Okay, so now we're here, right? Now, okay, now we're here. Now we're here, right? Now we're here. Yeah, so it's the same issue. Now you're basically saying what you're doing what Excel said. You're swapping a choke wound for a choke point. You know what I mean? And that's what we're trying to avoid. Like if this is a sequence with like midway through, okay, fine. But if you're starting like this, it's way too fragile. It seems. You what up, Crazy Diamond? By the way, is the background too loud? Or can you hear the background? Because I had to redo the background because I was recording a video. It was too low, so I had to increase it. So, how's the background? Is it like too low or something? Yeah, what up, Polar? Can you hear me or no? Or is your mic off? Polar.
What's up?
Okay, cool. What up, Mango? RDA support is amazing and fun, but we aren't seeing it for months. So it comes out in January, no? Doesn't the RDA support come in January? Yeah, it does, right? But it's not that far off. All right, Gilbert, you good? Yo, what up, Miles? XL Synchro now requires a Synchron tuner is so bad. Well, no. You're saying that because you can utilize it in a different way. But if it required, if XL Synchron required a Synchron to be made, that'd be ass. It would be bad. It'd be so bad. Like, no way. What are you talking about? You're crazy. You don't hear anything in the background at all? Like, can you not hear like the sound effects or anything? Okay, let me know how this is. Let me just play this. Hang on. Can you hear this? How is that? Is that too loud? Because if it's too dim, I don't want it to be too dim. That's my issue. That's still a bit low? Interesting. That's crazy. All right, Polar, send me the list. I can pull it up.
Yeah.
Do you know how to do it?
I don't know how to do the code thing on Yugioh Omega.
Oh, that's super easy. Oh, if you have it on Building Book, it's fine as well. Or where do you have it, on Omega?
I have it on Omega.
Okay, so just okay, so let me show you how to do it. So all you do is you right click it, right? You right click it. Oh, not right click. I mean, you just click on the deck and go export, and then click on. Let me share my screen. Hang on.
Export and then what?
Let me share my screen. Give me a second.
Oh.
Okay, can you see my screen?
Yep.
Yeah. So all you do is clipboard code, and then just it'll just automatically save to your clipboard it, and then you just paste it, and then I'll just download it. Yeah, because Polar cooked, bro. He made a yummy version. That's crazy.
Do I just post it in like general or like?
No, in the members, bro.
You know.
It should be like a bunch of like a long ass code.
Okay, there.
Yeah, there you go. I got it. Thank you. Is it this? Oh yeah. All right, look. This is gonna be Polar's. Okay, 30. All right, this is Polar's take on Yummy Synchron. Okay. Can you send me the replay code as well?
Yeah.
It's the same way. You just gotta send a copy and paste. All right, so this is crazy. So he's not using speeder. So he's the way I'll let him explain it, okay? And let me know if you guys can hear him clearly. If not, I'll just hire him. And it's 50, bro. So yeah. Polar cooked here. He cooked, bro.
Is that the replay? I just copied it and then pasted it on to members.
Yeah. Okay, let me see if I can find it. Replay. What the fuck? Why didn't it paste? Weird. How
Do I send it again?
Yeah, let me see if shouldn't be the same. You just put export, right? Export.
Yeah.
I copied it, and you paste it, right?
Yep. Export. It says copy to clipboard. I went and I just pasted that.
Okay. Why isn't it doing
Let me send
it?
it one more.
Okay.
I'll delete the first one.
Yeah. That's weird. I don't know why. Okay. 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 There we go. There we go. All right. So this is gonna be the combo that Polar came up with. Okay. Let's see. 39. 40. Okay. There we go. Okay. Here we go. So this is gonna be the start. It's pretty crazy. Like, think about it. It can literally be any name, right, Polar?
Yes, any yummy does it.
Okay, okay. This is all basic yummy combo, right? Basic, standard. Add back. Star ham, go get the star ham in play. And then that's how you bridge into your Excel. So, yeah. What the? This is that wood stardust that's from the cooking thing. Okay.
Yeah.
And this is not one card, right?
Yes, every single card in your hand that you have right now is either the ones that you started with or ones that you're searching.
Yeah.
But it's the same four you started with.
Yeah. So this is a true one card combo. Okay.
Yes, true one card, no discards required.
Look at this is crazy, bro. You cooked, bro. Okay, this was pretty cool. This is pretty clever because like this is not something obvious that you would consider. Like, oh, what the hell? And then this is pretty cool. Like get the token to give you access to a herald. That's so cool.
Just needed a level 2.
Okay, so off of one card. Okay. So what you have here is you have the Omni, a double Omni because you have access to your Assault Synchron. You have a triple Omni with the Herald. You have a board wipe. You have the Cupsy Yummy that'll revive your yummy names. And then this lets you synchro with on their turn. So that'll give you a dragster, right? Polar.
Yes.
Yeah, so
dragster.
Yeah, so Flora will give you a dragster on their turn. So you have triple Omni, board wipe, dragster, and a potential like a DD Crow effect, right? With Lollipop, right?
Yeah, either Lollipop, DD Crow, or Cookie is a pop.
Yeah.
Plus Cupsy is a draw.
Wait, where's Cookie?
So the one that you start is either gonna be Cookie, Lollipop,
right,
or Cupsy or Marshmallow. Whichever one you're missing, you're just searching.
Okay.
You can get to 3 names total. It's just gonna be dependent upon which one you open.
Yeah. What up, Daniel? Oh, okay. He's asking why is Surprise in the graveyard?
So Surprise is in the graveyard because in the true one card combo version, you wouldn't have any other cards in your hand to discard.
Exactly.
If you add a discard to the combo, you would end with Surprise.
Exactly. You hear that, Mango, bro? Yeah, so that's pretty cool. One card. That's insane. One card gets you this. That's wild, bro. That's so insane. Like a boss, like a true boss monster within this. Like, of course, if you get other cards, you can keep the surprise, right? But like, if you want it to be a one card combo, a truly one card combo, this is the one card combo, and then it just you add this to your hand. It's just so good. It's cool, right? It's cool. So now, okay, so now we have what? We have the cookie cutter freaking the regular build, right? Okay. Okay, let's go here. Let's switch to deck builder. Okay, so first off, let me just break this down a little, just one more time, so it can make much more sense. 43, 40, 44. Okay, so far, we have the cookie cutter version, right? Extremely cookie cutter. Okay, and then we expand all this because we're trying to address the weakness and add a bit of variance to it, right? Which is what led us to this. Oh shit, right? The weakness within our starter. We have access to teleport that allows us to have a pivot option and have speeder be the third thing. Okay, and then we moved on to the Bystial variant, right? Another version. We can expand on this. We can expand on this as well if we wanted to. And then we have the Tengu version, which is very toolboxy, right? It's very toolboxy. Into a board, I think this one might be the most resilient because of Tengu and the way you can go into the scrap and then the amount of pivot options that you have thanks to the tuning and rev, right? And then also because you have access to Tenki being a utility card where you can get access to Tengu, or it can give you access to any of you guys to pop a back row and to just basically establish board presence, right? And then now, of course, we have Polar's yummy Synchron list without speeder, right? Without speeder. That's so cool, right? And as we were talking about it in the members thing, he was getting really peculiar with his ratios, and so don't worry about that. Just build intuitively. Like, don't just try to keep it at 40 just because you want to keep it at 40, right? That'll hurt you more than help you, and it just looks much better this way. Like you have a sufficient amount of non-engine. You have the engine itself. Why all you need is one card, right? So you can literally open up 4 non-engine and just one name, and you do full combo, right? That's awesome, and it's because we don't have to solely rely on speeder. You just do you just play regular yummy. That's pretty cool. I remember you made a video of speederless combos, and there was even a deck list with K9 cards. This yummy variant is really cool. Should speederless be the approach until we get more support? No. I'm not saying that's the best way to do it. That's just an option that we can do, right? Because speeder is still an insane card, right? Because it's a payoff. It's like the crescendo to our sequence. We bait, speeder, and then we resolve speeder, and then we basically win, right? Every deck almost has like a type of sequence that builds that way, where they bait, and then finally they capitalize, because that's, it was inevitable. The fact that those cards resolving would still produce something formidable, so they prompt or they bait interactions, but you still have your MVP waiting in the background, like saying like I'm ready to go. And then once you cleared the path for it, you still fulfill it, right? But like, we're just showing you guys this, we're just showing you this so you can have an idea or a different perspective that if you have access to Excel, and if you have access to all these other parts of the sequence, then you can go for a speederless route, right? That's the whole point. It's like, that's one of my concerns when someone deals with certain absolute as to like, this is the way. No, it's a game of variance. There's gonna be favorable things and with different deck lists, different ideas. Because as I mentioned time and time again, you will have a suboptimal list do well, and you'll do an optimal list do worse. It's just Yu-Gi-Oh! That's how it is. But you have to have the idea that you have prepared something that is meant to be fulfilled, so you can do well. But variance is a big thing. It's a big factor. So you have to consider that as well, right? So like saying this is the best, that's the best, that's subjective unless you're a meta deck, right? Because the meta is just basically far superior than everything else. So then you have to consider, okay, why is this the best deck? And that why is it objectively true that it's the best? Or it's because it it has the most results, it has the best, right? But then it's because you need an abundant amount of data to support that, and then that's when it becomes a collective truth where everyone agrees upon it. Like, yeah, this is the best one, right? But up until then, if it's still rogue, it'll vary, bro. It'll vary. Yeah, the Bystial version is pretty cool, for sure. The Bystial version is pretty cool. I like the Bystial version. But yeah, the Yummy version is a real option as well now too. Right? That like this is cool. I'm just waiting for Polar to pull this off. Like, what the fuck? He comes back, says, I won, bro. I won. That'd be insane. That'd be cool. That'd be so awesome. Okay.
I think
Alright, so
this might be what I'm taking for the Duluth regional.
when is that?
December 3rd.
When is that?
I think it's December 3rd. Let me double check.
Okay, next month. Yeah. Yeah, I have my regionals next month too. So I mean, I really wanted to play last week with the cards, so we can start get real time for my, because my meta is different. Like my format, my regional, my local regional is different. Like there's like a lot of Draco Tail, there's a lot of Yummy, there's a lot of what else is there? There's a fair bit of everything, but yeah, it's quite competitive. So I wanted to make sure that I was able to, okay, I know what this guy's playing, I know what this guy's playing, so I can account for it, right? And I can like tally, like, okay, there's this many players on this deck, you know, and yeah, I'm just hoping I can get it today.
So for me, that regional is gonna be the 13th of December. I
Wait,
think by
13?
then the new deck.
I think that's my day. Is that a Saturday, right?
Yeah.
I think we might have the same regional, but not like the same place. But I'm saying like the same date.
Oh, the same day?
So yeah, it might be the same day. Yeah, I think mine's December 13th as well. That's crazy. That would be crazy. Oh my god. Oh well. Yo, what up, James?
Well, I still have to look into like the new decks as well, like the Hecka hands and all that, because that's gonna be out by then.
Yeah. It seems like more and more people are just fed up with Speeder. I love the innovations. Mine is the same date. Bro, Mellow, bro. The three people. Okay, let me just double check if I'll check it later, but I'm pretty sure it's a 13 as well. Now it's surely time for the scrap Crystal TK version. Oh my god, bro. Dude, Swab only wants to go. He just wants to end it, bro. He just wants to go LTK. Good old. Oh my god. What is that, bro? You think of assault mode Synchron? Okay, so I'm a fan of assault mode, but the bricks though, the bricks. Ah, the bricks, bro. The bricks are just like, just how do you deal with them, you know? Okay, okay, I was gonna. We just have to cover it. We have to cover the Mitsu Synchron build, but because I want to gradually get there to make sense, so it can make sense. So if you're watching now live, if you watch it later, I want it to make sense. I don't want to just put a deck list. You'll be like all over the place. Oh, trying to decipher things of why is that there, why is there. So we'll gradually get to it. Okay. So it's already there, but just so you can stay at the same pace. Okay. So let's build it from scratch. 52. I can't remember who or what. Who's the one? Someone posted on Wolf Grounds saying that this card was better than Dogra. I was like, what? What is this man saying, bro? No way. There's no way. Okay, so the card in question here is this card. If you guys saw the first version of this build, it was before I think it was before we had access to the Sonic chick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. It was before we got Sonic chick revealed. But the reason why we play this is because we were looking for cards to pair with crap Synchron, right? The moment this guy got announced, we all scrambled and tried to look for the best card to pair with this guy, right? Because it doesn't use the normal summon, which is awesome. So we looked for all the level 2s. I showed you guys combos with Converter and Doppel, right? And then we're like, oh, what's another level 2? This is level 2. And the thing that this gives you access to is 2 rituals because of Herald, right? And at the time, Herald was at 2. Or it was not 2. It was unlimited, right? So we would send multiple Heralds. So this one card would bait so much because you wouldn't get access to your Mitsurugi stuff, right? But that was the whole point. And then we moved on to 4s, and I was like, oh, hang on. This deck has access to level 2s and level 4s that can help you with both of the things you're trying to do, which is your Scrap Warrior, right? Your Scrap Warrior and your Speeder. Okay? It seemed perfect, right? Because then now you can go, okay, depending on what the rest of your hand is and the way you can sequence out your hand, you can be like, okay, I'll go Scrap first. Well, first you try to do this first. You go Effects, dump Herald, whether they imprint this, it doesn't matter. That's one interaction that you baited, which is perfectly fine. You pivot into this, go into Scrap, whether they interact there, that's perfectly fine. You have 2 more pivots, whether it be just full-on Mitsu combo or just go into Speeder, because you will have Stardust as your extender, right? And that's what we want to do. We want to make sure that the moment we capitalize with a Speeder line, we've at least baited 2 interactions, okay? And that's the whole reason. That was the whole purpose of playing with this. Back to the person. I can't. Let me just double check. Who the hell said that? Hang on. Let me double check. I can't remember who it was. Let me just double check. Let me find you. It was Swoop. Okay, so Swoop. Okay, he's like, Manju is better than Gale Dogra. I failed to see why. If okay, so think about this. Right? Think about this. Okay, in this context, Manju summon gets negated. What's your next pivot? This is a Speeder. Why wouldn't you go Effect, bait, pivot into this, negate, finally Stardust, tribute, go for Speeder? Like how is this better? If someone can explain to me, how is this better? Like, explain to me. Explain to me. Like, what? Like, if you see something I don't, clear it up for me, because I don't see it. This is far better. This is the junk target, right? It pairs well with this. Because if your only argument is that, oh, I can make Speeder here, of course, yeah, that's fine. But that's two forms of bait compared to 3. 1, 2, and then finally Stardust as your extender as 3, right? Whereas if you start with this, negate. Okay, well, what is this gonna negate? Speeder? No, you want Speeder to be the 3rd thing you do. You can keep Herald, I guess. If that's your justification, bro. If you are sticking up for Swoop, bro. If that's your justification, I'm freaking thinking of Swoop now. If you're so concerned with saving Herald, just send again. This is not once per turn. Send Omega. Omega shuffles back the Herald. Like what? Anyway, just needed to clear that up, because yeah, that's been on my mind for the whole week. I was like, I want to call him out once we get to the Mitsu variant. It was me who said it, actually. What you gonna do about it, though? It was you, Swab? Wait, were you the one that initially said it? Was that you that initially said it? What the hell, bro? Okay, anyways. Alright, so now that we have that established, that this allows for more pivot options, because you have Scrap, right? And then now you have to consider what... I know a lot of you are sick of this. I'm pretty sure a lot of you are sick of this, but I'm giving you an opportunity to use this against them, right? You get to use Mitsu against them. That is the whole point, right? I know you're sick of this, but it gives you a chance to use it against them as well, okay? Okay, and then we have Ritual. If you want to max out the Ritual, maybe that'll be more expensive though, but 1 is sufficient. You can play 1. triple prayers. You play your Murakumo, and of course this is debatable whether you want to play this. But I think for this to work as a self-sufficient engine, I think you need to play this. You go for that, and you play one of each of this. But the difference here is you max out this one, right? You max out this one because this one gives you access to Habakiri, and the Habakiri gives you access to this, right? And the reason that works is because it's gonna be the same logic that I guess Swoop had with this, where this will bait, your pivot option is this, right? So whether they stop this, who knows? Whether they stop this, who knows? But the fact that you have another thing to pair with this is why you max it out. Summon this, negate, fine, pivot option, go into speeder, right? But you wouldn't like the way you compare this and this is better. If you were to compare, like, this is basically this is with an engine. You have to play this, right? So that's why it's different. Anyways, but because we're playing fours now, and we have multiple summons, right? That means we have to play Rev, because that means we can go for the engine fairy route, okay? What else are we missing? Okay, first and foremost, let's get our allocated stuff in here first. Okay, so fellows for sure. Tuning for sure. We need Excel. We need we need this. We need double this at least. We need Rev. And before we go any further, expect this to be above 40. Okay? If it scares you, I'm sorry. Just gotta be a little bit braver. You'll be fine. Okay? So then, what else are we missing? We're missing Jet. Jet is debatable whether you want to play it or not. But as I mentioned, and as to how I came to the decision to cut Jet, is that this is your level 1. If you catch yourself with this and a Jet, you would want to just throw it away, right? If you see this and this is better, if you see this and Jet, you just want to just tear it, right? Because what is that going to do for you? Nothing, right? So that's why I was like, oh, well, if you need a level 1. And as I mentioned, the only reason you would play Jet is if it's part of your sequence where you need the revive, right? And then you can, okay, I need it for this because I need to fulfill this last thing at the end of my combo. Okay, fair enough, that's fine. But just based off just constructing your board, it's not necessary. What up, James? Okay, so when does the 5D decks release for you guys? It's already released. We got them last week, but I got mine from my sponsor, and it was meant to be in the mail. And it's the scary thing is that he sent it expressed, but it didn't arrive. So I was like, what the fuck? So I don't know. Maybe you'll get it today. I don't know. Who knows? The bad Mitsu names just do too much, methinks, and you can always side them out going second anyways. Yeah, I generally cannot wait. No, you don't need to max these out. These are fine at 1. You just want them for the Mitsu ritual to send them off from your deck. But this gets you Habakiri, which is gets you this, right? I cannot wait to see what this guy comes up with and new stuff. I love his stuff. Thank you, bro. Thank you, James. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I think it's safe to say Pure is a but seeing the Yummy and Mitsu variants is really cool. Probably really solid competitively. Yeah, for sure. What up, Strider? Review Habakiri until we achieve world peace. Basically. Okay, we need Stardust. Okay, so I'm just thinking of what else we're missing. Okay, so you guys following along? Did you guys follow along of how we're building upon this, right? And why we're playing Galdagra, and why we're maxing this out? Is everything making sense? Hopefully it is. Actually, I will put this here. Okay. Then we'll move these guys over here. Okay, we'll do that. Mid-sync on chat. Okay. Yeah, exactly. But that's Yugioh, right? That's Yugioh, right? You're gonna have the guy that gets lightning storm, like when Ultra Guys, or you're playing a backward deck, and you keep getting lightning stormed. You're gonna be so traumatized that you're gonna want to account for lightning storm every single time, compared to the same guy playing, well, a different guy playing the same deck, and him never knowing what lightning storm is. He's like, I don't know, it never happened to me, so I don't really care for it, you know? Okay, so then what else are we missing? We have that. Also, whether we put more Stardust in his deck as well. Maybe. We can put Righty as well, right? There's gonna be so many normal summons though. Oh, we need full speed. I forgot this guy's hyphened. I don't understand why this is not legal on Omega yet. Like, why? It should be already legal there. Oh, we forgot one of our main guys. We forgot our main guy. Okay. This should be here. Be there. Okay. Oh, for sure we need this. For sure we need this. Over here. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of figured that too. Yeah. Wait, but didn't they legalize something before something was legal? I can't remember what it was. I remember, like, on DB. Was it DB or Omega? I can't remember what it was. Or it wasn't legal everywhere, but they still made it legal. I can't remember what it was. Okay, let's see. Delta, what the fuck, bro? Are you probably gonna go through the Bystial Castera that bounced? Fucking hell. He just named every single engine we tried. Oh, we're missing Rhoda. We need Foolish. Is it Foolish? We need, wait, do we need... Yeah, Foolish is there because it's another extender with starters. It's another copy of starters, basically. And because we're playing a higher card count deck, we need to make sure that we have the consistency regardless of the card count, right? And then now we just gotta put in our allocated stuff to protect ourselves, right? The issue with this... Oh, actually, let me think. Because I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to use draw in the same way, right? The way we did in the other variant, where the other ones we can draw ourselves, whereas this one draw kind of cooks us like even more. So I'm not sure, but it's draw is just draw, I guess. If we can go for speeder, I guess it's fine, because if they draw us, we can still go speeder and at least at the very least end on something. We'll go through the lines as to see what hands play underdraw and what hands don't. Called by. So I think these are just staples. I think we need these cards in our deck. And then triple because it's just a blowout. Like if they draw you or they charm you, you can just like, okay, look at their hand and then just take away the best thing out of their hand. And of course Gamma. It seems like you just need to play this. I think we need to play this. It's just too good as a play. And the way I explained as to how I view this card opposed to most is I view it like this. Okay, I view it like this. So I view it as a 3 card. I can draw any of these 3 cards to stop the card I'm most scared of, whether it be Charmy, whether it be this, right? And of course, you can view it as like, oh, this and this is a 50% chance they'll see one of each. Like, but like no, I just choose to view it this way. I have 3 and the brick. It just categorized in a way. Look at locals, dude. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Thrust and card instruction. Thrust. Since you're running driver, would it be an idea to run an extra side frame? No. Okay. Yeah, everyone gets that misconception of suggesting that. The reason why I wouldn't want to play this is because the reason I'm playing this to begin with is to stop Charmy, Ash, or Drool. Delta is a side card. You would side it specifically for a card that it can be high impact against, right? That's why I'm not gonna play it. Like, I'm only playing it strictly because I want to stop these cards, right? I don't want to stop a spell. Like, I don't want to see a Delta in my hand. It's only for side. You can side it if you want, but yeah, I'm not gonna main it just so I can have another thing to summon off of this. Like, no, I only want this primarily to stop the Charmy or stop the Droll. That's all. That's the only reason it's for. Okay. What other hand trick can we play? Because like once we finish the list, we can start cutting down some ratios and be like, okay, we need more non-engine, and kind of like offset the whole dynamic of things just being the way that you currently are, right? Also, I'm wondering how Rescue Ace Impulse Hop Here Squadron would work in this deck. You can summon Asti. Yeah, okay, so it's an interaction, but it's very specific. We're already trying, like, decks that can afford to do that are decks that are already viable. If we're trying to make a rogue deck viable and we're trying to gimmicky stuff like that, most of the time it's not gonna end well for us. Because we're already a gimmick in a sense. So we're trying to avoid that. Okay. Let's see. I mean, I guess it'll depend, right? It'll depend because like I think we have sufficient amount of engine. We don't need any more engine, right? The engine's fine. I think we just need a non-engine, right? Would it just be Bell, right? Because this is for now. This is for current format. So Bell is pretty good right now. So we'll put Bell here. Hang on, I'll put this up here. And I'll put this over here. I feel like I'm missing something. I'm not sure exactly what though. And I think it's for the last slot as well. Remember, don't be intimidated by a 60 card deck, right? The only bad thing about a 60 card deck, well, no. Let me rephrase that. The only bad things that could go wrong with the 60 card deck is it being inconsistent and the shuffling in real life. But our deck is pretty consistent, so the only thing you have to worry about is the shuffling in real life. So it's a lose-lose situation there, but it'll be consistent. Trust. Pre-prep? We could pre-play, yeah. Okay, we could play pre-prep. Okay. So once so I think then, well, let's fill up the last slot, and then we just start cutting down, right? Because then we can prioritize. Okay, what would I rather want? This or that? This or that, right? But first we have to finish and see our initial deck list, and then be like, oh, actually no, we can cut this. We don't actually need that. Okay, we can cut this. Maybe, you know what I mean? What is the last card that we can fit in here though? For sure. What is the last card that we can fit in? 60 card triple. No. Triple card. 60 card double sleeved is. Oh my god. Like, it's cool once it's there and you don't have to touch it. Like shuffle it. Like drawing off it. Oh, it's so cool. I know I have so much variance. I have my deck is it's so consistent. The possibilities are endless. It's awesome. But the moment you have to like shuffle and cut, you're like, fuck, I regret this. But yeah, it is what it is, I guess. Synchro one way. We don't have Valor for that. We don't have Valor for that thing. Oh, I know. It's Rumble. Because we're making high-level synchros. Yeah, it's Rumble. Okay. And for sure we need this. Okay, so the thing is what are we going to make, right? What are we going to make? What are we going to do? Because I showed you guys a combo already in the video, but the... Oh, no. I know what we're forgetting. Sonic Chick. We're missing this. I knew I was forgetting something. Actually, I think we're fine with 2. I think 2's fine. We'll do 2 with that. Okay, yeah, it was Sonic Chick. That's what it was, yeah. Okay, so Sonic Chick. Yeah, I knew I was forgetting something. I just couldn't put my finger on it. I was like, what am I forgetting? Okay. I need 2 deck boxes for my 60 card doubles. No, bro. Just get one of these, bro. Just get one of these. This is perfect. Just get one of these. This is perfect. It's so spacious, bro. Okay. Okay. Blazar. Okay, so it'll depend on whether we play the Blazar or we play the SMSD or the Jura, right? Okay, and we do this. Oh, we need Ancient Fairy for sure, because we like if we open up with this, we can go pivot into this, special this. This will give us access to, you know what I mean? And it snowballs from there. There's like pivot options. We want pivot options. For sure, Omega's in a staple. I think these are staples here. I feel like within the Synchron deck, I think these are just. How could you not play these? Like, how could you not? You know. There's a big quadruple. I think it can fit 100 double sleeve. I think. Like. Oh no, maybe not 100. Let me show you what it looks like now. This is, I think, 50 something double sleeved. Hang on, let me show you. And I'm pushing it down. Okay, this is like double sleeved. Right? This is double sleeved. And I'm pushing on it. And then you can probably fit like another 30 double sleeve. Maybe another 30 or yeah, 30. Double sleeve. It's I like these deck boxes. Because my concern was with my first one, it's so tiny. Like it's so tiny. I can't fit that. I can't fit my side deck and my, you know, it doesn't fit. What up, MU12? Okay. So okay, let me drop some. Let me drop something real quick. Because I know this is misunderstood a lot of the time. Okay. So why do you play as much non-engine as possible? I want to hear your guys' logic, and I want you guys to give me your explanation. Why do you play as much non-engine as possible, right? Why don't you guys tell me? And then I'll give you my take on it, so it can make much more sense. But if you give me the same reasoning that I'm about to give you, then we're on the same page. But if you're not, I'll explain after. Okay, why do you think we play as much non-engine as possible? Fundamentally, right? What is the purpose of it? I'll give you guys a minute. Hey, let me just make a poll. What up, Francois? I had that Stardust deck box but I refuse to use it on anything that isn't Synchron. So in other words, it's collecting. Bro, I would have been, dude. That deck box looks so nice. I think it's so white and has trail on it. Okay, higher chance to push through when going. So you're saying that. Okay, so you're insinuating that. Oh, okay. I'll keep going. I'll listen to more. Why do we play? Why do we want to play as much non-engine as possible? Right? Why? Obviously to draw it, but like why? What's the whole purpose of it? Yo, what up?
What up?
Who's that? Who's that? Oh, what up, Chris?
Ayo.
Okay, I just asked chat the question of why do you want to have as much non-engine in your deck as possible? Crossroad is also good for countering hand traps too. I know play 60 to avoid gut break, but still when inside game 2 you have less chance draw cards or siding. That's yeah. That's one of everyone's justification. Yo, what up, Excel?
Hello.
Yo, what up? Okay, I have 13 hand traps in my new RDA Dragon Archfiend. Is that good? Wait, how many okay, it seems majority of you are shy. Let me just break it down for you. Okay. So the way I view it, right? The way I view it is the reason you play a bunch of non-engine is to simplify, which means that it's less things you have to deal with, right? That's the most obvious thing. I draw you, that means you can't get to the trap that negates my stuff. You can't get to the guy that pops, right? So that's one. It equates to less interaction, right? That's why you want to. That's what it's for, to simplify, right? But if your engine is resilient enough, do those interactions actually matter, right? And that's the misconception where most people don't quite understand. Whereas maybe a pop doesn't phase your sequence. Maybe a monster negate is irrelevant because you can chain block the most important part of your sequence. Maybe negating a spell and trap, you don't have any spells and traps for them to negate, right? But then why would you want the interaction to prevent that from happening in the first place, right?
Would be like, look at Branded. They're like all engine, you know?
Yeah.
Would be a good example. Yeah.
Like, if your deck is resilient enough, what are you trying to prevent? What are you trying to simplify if your deck goes unhindered? It's just that resilient. Does that make sense?
I know I had a similar... Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
I had a similar concept when I was doing the Start of Snake Eye stuff, where I went over 60 because I had so many ways to combo that it was resilient enough where I felt comfortable with that.
Yeah, right? And of course, the biggest difference and the biggest outcome will be how good of a player you are. Because if you can sequence in a way where you will out-resource them, that is how you can be and fulfill the potential of your deck's resiliency. Because if you sequence in one incorrect way, that might allow you to be stopped by the third interaction compared to the fifth, right? So that's one thing to consider, right? If you do not know your deck to the fullest extent, you will struggle and you won't have the same outcome that someone can push past. But that's why you see all these like good players like Jesse and like Christian Urena and like because they know how to sequence their turn, right? They can withhold information, be deceptive, and it didn't matter that you had all your board, right? They can break a board with full engine, but you need to be at that high of a caliber of a player to achieve the same outcome, right? But because some players just don't have that, the insight or the capabilities of sequencing in a way where you can out-resource them, they need to simplify, right? I'd rather just stop you because I don't know what to do here, so I can't deal with that, interaction and this interaction. So I have to stop you from doing this. So I'm gonna hand trap you, right? But that's where the dynamic is way different because the good players use that approach as well. Whereas opposed to the lower caliber player only utilizing the hand trap in a way where they can't play through it with an all engine hand through a full board, right? And when you deck build, you have to take that into account. Okay, like for us, take into account the adventure engine. We knew that the adventure token was precious. If that thing left, what would we do? We would be so cooked, right? So we would try to find a way to make sure that guy stayed on board. And one way was to take care of the princess, right? I'm just referencing like Snake Guy, when they have Princess Engraved, when they pop your token, then you kind of cooked, right? So then now how do you kind of like mitigate that, right? Oh, then that's where you have the cash engine. They're gonna want to pop the princess. They're gonna want to pop the Fender with the princess. Okay, so that took the fire. So then now your token is gonna go unhindered. So now they have a different interaction. Can you deal with that interaction, right? And then now you start thinking of cards like, oh, maybe I can droplet away the IP or the SP. So that means that the princess was the issue, but I dodged that with Fenrir. Now I can deal with the IP or the SP chain, right? And
then if depending on the time, you might also have the servant line, so you might be able to play with the idea that they could try to pop the token, but you might still have the other line, so you could sort of play through more.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But like, it ultimately comes down to like how invested are you in the game? Because if you're not invested into the game as much as I guess referencing me, then you wouldn't care for this type of technical play. Like, I'm not really into that much. It's whatever. But like, that's how I view it, right? And that's why you see some combos or certain deck builds be built in an unconventional way, where you're opposed to playing a meta deck being streamlined. Whereas I have to consider that I can't build the same way because we're already at a disadvantage. You can't take that blueprint and implement into this because it wouldn't be sufficient. You need to find a different way to work and to function, right? Yeah. Hopefully that makes sense. I just want to make sure that in my mind it makes sense, but sometimes I don't know. Well, hopefully it makes sense.
It's so satisfying playing through like a big board though. Like I remember one game I had that lasted like, I want to say the game one lasted like 36 minutes, like the majority of the time, when we're like trying to side and like shuffle like as fast as humanly possible just so we can get the game through.
Yeah.
But it was like a tier board, and I was like, oh, I guess I don't really give a shit about Draco Stapelia, because while it negates it, it makes it a level 1.
Yeah.
And the idea was like, okay, well, I just make this batter early. You can like bring back your Stardust Synchron, and then you can make Speeder there.
Yeah.
The level modulation you don't really care about.
Yeah.
Much. And you can like use it to your advantage in a way. So it kind of works that way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The obscurity of it, like, it's just unconventional. Like, they're thinking to yourself, like, oh, okay, yeah, this is usually a pretty decent last interaction that they can't really push past. But we're like, no, we don't really care about that one. All we cared about was the first ones. Like, now our deck can play past that Draco Stapelia. Like, we don't mind. That can work for us, actually. Yeah, it is so good. But like, it just. I guess it's just instilling that perspective into players, or that's where it's different. Like, some people get it.
I'm pretty sure I had no non-engine in hand, but like it was all like a variance of different like engine. It was like Tengu, Diabell Star, Overtake, Assault Synchron. So like the tools to like be able to push through that board. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have like everything. You summon the Tengu, you send the Tengu, they're forced to respond because now you're going to get a different body and you're going to have OSS on board, so they're kind of like forced to interact with you.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you have an immune speeder, so like...
Yeah. It's so good. That's why it's so fun, because every game varies and it would be different. You're not doing the same thing over and over again, right? Like, of course, the objective is still there. You're still wanting to go speeder. That's okay, sure.
Yeah.
But the point is, like, the in which you can sequence your turn is where it's like, okay,
it's not to stop each way of you getting to speeder though.
Yeah. Focus,
There's
yeah, it's
multiple
so
ways
fun.
to get there. They have to stop everyone.
Yeah, and that's the whole point. That's what we're trying to do here. They're trying to find different variations, different variants to do and fulfill the same thing, but in a different way. Okay, so what else are we missing? Oh, we need Crystal Wing for sure. Because Nick said we need to play Garura. Okay, I think
I see.
I mean, because this is done with per turn, so we can play like a non-synchro thing. So what else can we add? Hang on. Okay, let's see.
Maybe some
28, 30. That one. Well, I was thinking of so Garu. I mean, a draw one, I guess, but I was thinking more of a
what
board
about
breaker thing.
entities? Yeah, entities maybe.
Yeah,
Other entity entities like pop.
yeah. What's Valon? Valon, what the fuck does this do? Does this do something in the graveyard or something? If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one face down card on the field. Destroy. Oh, it's a back row popper. Oh, in that case, we just play Entis. This is Entis.
Yeah, Entis.
Yeah, Entis is the same thing. Nitro War, the GOAT. Nitro War. I don't know what you're talking about. Nitro Warrior? I mean, he's cool in Edison. Bro.
If you want to make Nitro Warrior, you have Scrap Synchron.
Nah, that's a meme. Aggregator. Yeah, I guess going into a board, you can dump this and get a face-up card because maybe we don't want to pop. Maybe we just want to just negate.
You could also, if you want to shuffle, you can do the Pegasus.
Oh,
thing.
Pegasus, right?
Yeah, the Ignister card.
Yeah.
If you want like a shuffle instead of a pop.
Yeah. Oh, but we have to destroy something though for this to happen.
For which, sorry?
For Pegasus?
Oh, do you?
Yeah. If one of our cards is destroyed,
Okay, never mind.
yeah, with the shuffle. I mean, we have to destroy something. I mean, what else? I mean, these are pretty good. I mean, I'm more in favor with these two because Garura is cool and all, but like drawing a card is like doesn't seem that great.
Yeah.
I would rather have like a disruptor.
Garura is not as good as it is.
Oh yeah, that's right. Malon is also another one.
Which one?
Malon, Golden Cloud Beast.
Oh, Malong, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the one that bounces?
Synchro tuner. Yes.
If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one face-up card you're playing controls return to the hand. Oh, okay, so the bounce.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay. The only issue is that it doesn't hit back row, so I can't force back row. So
yeah,
I think
no.
at that point, I think Entis takes it so far. So far, Entis in the
yeah. It is
the
the
lead.
free pop.
yeah. So far Entis and then the
generic
aggregator. What else? Anything else?
I think those are the two.
That's like the main ones,
best
right?
ones.
Anything else is.
Yeah.
Doesn't Lulu do something in grave or something? This card doesn't this do something? Because we can make it. During an end phase, it summons a light spellcaster. Wait, don't people just summon what's her face? What's her light spellcaster with the same attack and defense? Is it just what's her name? The branded girl.
No, there's another one, but you're not playing it. There's a blue eyes card. It's 0/0.
No. Oh, the maiden, bro. The maiden, bro. That's true. Oh, there's 3 of them, bro. There's 3 of them. Okay, yeah, there's 3 of them. A light spellcaster. Oh, there's this girl. There's OCG though. What's she do?
Chronicle Sorceress.
Send a blue eyes.
20.
Oh, okay, no.
That is some.
That's a 21 not worth living in.
That'd be hilarious. I mean, yeah, I guess. It needs to be spellcaster, right?
Light spellcaster, right?
Yeah, light spellcaster.
Light spellcaster.
Okay, let's see.
What makes illusion different from spellcasters?
Because they don't want to give spellcaster support. It's the same as worms, right? When worms came out, they didn't want to give dragon support, so they just made worms.
Let's see. Oh, no.
It's all blue eyes.
Okay, so light spellcaster. Oh, Stardust Phantom.
It is not good. Do not bother reading it. It is not good.
Okay.
Don't read that card.
Okay, I'll
The
take your word for
Dogmatica
it.
cards are the Dogmatica. Some of the Dogmatic cards are light spellcaster with the same attack and defense. I don't know if they're
Oh, but this only summons it during end phase, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of ass. I thought it'd be right there and then. We can summon Valor out. The fuck is that gonna do? I guess it would have to be like a broken end phase like type of effect, right?
Damn it! Why did it? I was hoping Maximus had the same attack and defense where it doesn't, because that would be a perfect end phase summon
Yeah.
where you like send 2 from your ED and then they're forced to send 2. Like that would have been cool, but the attack stat isn't the same.
Now these. Yeah. Well, I mean, my issue now is that it was oh, this you can summon her, but like why? Oh, this is
Which
Quem.
one?
That's what I'm talking about. Quem.
Maybe you can fusion summon into Entis.
Oh.
No.
We can summon this, and this can add Fleur de Lis, which gives us another interaction.
During end phase?
Yeah.
Because
So
this
we
locked us out of extra.
no. So this one will trigger summon this from main deck or extra, right?
Mhm.
And then this
Alright.
then this will add Fleur de Lis, which is the monster negate. Okay, that's one way we can do it. It's an interaction, but I don't know. Doesn't Silent Magician 0? Doesn't this negate a spell card? Oh no, you need the other stuff in there for that to work. We're not playing Ultimate Slayer, right? No. It's for Geldogra. That's why we're doing this. For Geldogra. Because this can dump
Or
anything from the
Gale
extra.
all over this.
Yeah, and then because we're playing this, we can possibly play Slayer. But we're just trying to see if we can get anything off of Geldogra. Fuck, this
Orc
stuff is
of the
the
Sun,
end,
yo.
bro. This stuff is the end.
I know. I was just thinking that, but his attack and defense were the same.
Yeah.
I was just looking at that card. I was like, what if we pop this just for these? Add a hand to hand at the end.
Oh, we can get this girl.
What does she do?
Nothing great. It's only good with the field spell. Oh, we can wait. How do you summon this? Can I be normal summon? Yeah. So we get this. Oh shit! Wait, is this level 4 lower, or any light?
You can special summon one light spellcaster from your hand or deck whose attack is equal to its own defense. No level limit.
Okay. Yeah. So the theory would be dump this, or we can make it, and then this will then get us access to this, which then will give us access to this, which means we have an indestructible unless it's with a main monster, with a normal monster or infect monster, well, a non-extra deck. And then we can summon this, which is like a monster negate. Interesting.
Hover over Lulu for me real quick.
Who?
Synchro that you were saying you can dump.
This one?
I
This
thought
one?
I needed a spellcaster. Okay. Nah, yeah, you're good. You're good. I thought I needed a spellcaster for a second.
Oh no, it's just Stardust. You can make him Stardust.
Yeah.
The Yeah, I'm not sure if it's actually worth it. Oh, isn't there a new floor? Wait, doesn't the new floor dump? Oh, you know the new. This one.
The source soul?
No. Wow, there's a new floor that sets punishment. Is this one your main page? If a monster special summon for next deck, no, you can. Oh, this is the altar, right? No. Yeah, this is the altar. There's an what's the name of the new Dogmatica card? It can set punishment.
Dogmatica Flirtery.
Read Ecclesia? What a Black Wolf? Can I mean?
You're thinking of Thunderbolt, I think.
Is it Thunderbolt?
Yeah.
Just Thunderbolt.
Yeah. What about Ecclesia? Black Wolf? Must return if a monster special summon from the next deck. I'm confused.
What do you mean?
No. Black Wolf said to read Ecclesia, but I'm not sure what he meant by that.
I think he's thinking that the extra deck block is for the entire turn when it's just for the rest of the turn.
Oh no, it's once you use the effect. Once you use the effect, you lock. Watch. These of us once per if a monster if this card is numbers from deck you had. If a monster is if this card number for summon, you can't place effect. I don't know if I deck. Also, you cannot special summon for an extra deck for the rest of this turn. So it's like for the so it's fine. It's towards the end, but it's perfectly fine. No, but there's a Dogmatica card. What's it called? Let me see. This card is sent.
Dogmatica Thunderbolt.
Is it Thunderbolt?
That's
Just
punishment.
Thunderbolt, yeah. That one will set it.
Oh, this one.
Yeah,
Yeah, that one. This is a pretty cool hand trap, dude. It's so good. During the main phase, if a monster special summon from the extra deck is on the field, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is special summon from the hand, you can set one. Yeah, this one. It can be activated this turn while your opponent controls Fusion Synchro to your Link monster with 25. Oh, it's only when it's 2,500 or more.
Well, that doesn't matter because you're still setting it.
Yeah, but I want it to be in an interaction at any given point, right? That's kind of that was
You're
kind of
summoning it in the end phase, but like
yeah,
they probably will have something with over 2,500
yeah.
attack.
Oh no, yeah, oh yeah, for sure, yeah. We can use it during end phase, but I'm saying like, I thought it was like if I draw it, right? I can just go, oh, activate now, and then just
Oh yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, but yeah, like if we do it during end phase, we search it, it's fine. Oh no, but then, because if we're doing it for our turn, right? If we're doing it for our turn, we're setting up the Lulu on our turn. It'll summon that now. It'll add us this in our turn end phase, which means we would have to. Yeah, so it puts them in the same predicament where I wanted to use it at any given time, right? Whereas it's only when they have. It's kind of like Golem. It's like the Golem situation, I think. You need a 2K or more.
Consider. I think it's too much to.
Yeah.
Invest in.
Yeah, I think it's too much. Yeah, I think it's too much.
5 spots.
Yo, what up, Omar? Mitsu Synchron. Okay, so we have everything we need so far. Now it's a matter if we want to go for the 11s or the 12s. And I think that'll only be determined by just doing a combo then. Okay, so we know that this is the one card. We know, but we wanted to do this line, which is the main thing. Okay. Starting hand size 2. Enable shuffling, no. Okay, and then we just gotta start cooking now. 142. How's the stream on Discord? Is it laggy or is it fine?
It's fine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, the screen on Discord's all good.
Oh, what up, Nick?
Hey,
It's Nick.
Yeah, 142.
it is indeed.
142.
Yeah, I got all the cards pre-ordered for the Synchron stuff, just waiting on stuff to come in.
Yeah, I'm gonna be going to my local store when they eventually come out. I get paid this week, so I'm gonna be very happy to grab that.
Yeah, I'm hoping they're right to play for me. Oh my god. Okay. So this is why it's good. Okay, so at this point we just dump the Herald. Before it got limited, we were able to add both, but in this case we just add Habikiri. So if they interact here, right, then you just pivot into this, and if you have Stardust, then you pivot into the Stardust, assuming that's the second interaction that you baited. But we're just gonna try to solve the sequence to know exactly what we're trying to produce. Okay, so we're just disregarding the whole fact, but we're still trying to play around Nibiru. So I think the way I was doing it was okay. Also, if you want to really like, if you want to, wait a second.
You good?
Oh no, I
Yeah,
can't.
you can return it. Yeah.
No, I was thinking of shuffling the shuffling this again and then dumping it again. I was like,
I see.
oh shit, I can just dump it again. But no, it's 3,000.
Right?
3,000? I thought it was 2K.
It's future proof.
Okay, that's fine. I guess I thought about it. Damn. Okay, anyways, so we do this. We go for
Yeah, even with the ancient fairy dragon gain life points, you wouldn't be able to do it.
I know. Right, okay, so then right there, if you wanted to, you can keep the Saji and tribute the Dogger if you wanted to. Okay. So we do this. So we play with Mitsu first, which is much of rehab, which you've been into. So we'll summon out Habikiri, dump this, dump that. Chain block still. This will give us this. And this is going to be very important because what you add here matters, okay? So normally, before I was doing this, I was adding this, but that plays into Nibiru. So you have to do it this way. Because at the very end, you're going to want to summon this out. Okay, so then you do this. Do that. This is going to be 2 summons. No, 3 summons. 3 summons. And then this is going to be 4. So that'll add your mirror. And then you're here, right? Then now you're here. This is 4, right? This is 4. No, it's just, yeah, 4 summon. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So now, considering that we're gonna try to play around Nibiru, you have to go for scrap here, because at the very least, if they Nibiru you on the scrap summon, you get to float off of this. At which point you get to mirror this out and then establish your Mitsu combo, anyways. So right here, you have to go into this, right? This is the 5th summon. So once you're here, you're gonna add fellows, okay? And then if they nib you up here, then you get back your Mirakumo, or you can just negate with a Mirakumo, snipe another card, and then float. And then you can go into prayers, and then you can go into fellows and go for speeder there, right? Assuming they Nibiru you there, which is perfectly fine. But once you're here, you're gonna try to get the additional summon right away. Okay, so you're gonna go for this. It's a bit more riskier because once you reveal this, then you can't do that. You can't do the speeder after they drop the Nibiru. Okay, so we're gonna go for this first. But remember what I mentioned has what I wanted you to do is you want to make sure you bait and then get the speeder, right? Which is what we're gonna do here. So right here, you're gonna go. I guess this is where I was kind of like contemplating of what to do though, or this is what I was thinking about. Whether what to tribute, because I can easily tribute this, but then that plays into Nibiru, right? Because that means that if I revive this, then this will just be it. So it has to be one of these two. Okay, so the way I was doing it was, I was going effective this, right? Oh fuck, hang on, I forgot to fucking reduce. Hang on, let me just do it again. Let's do this fast. Dump this, add this, enter Bikiri. Okay, sequence off. Because remember, up until this point, they don't know what you're playing. They know what you're playing, but they don't know that you're playing Synchron. Okay, so this is why you do the Mitsu portion first.
And the main reason for Gale Dogger instead of Diviner is because it pairs with Scrap Signal, right?
Exactly. Alright, and then now we go for this. to summon this guy. Send 1, 2. Chain 1. Chain 2. Add back this. This will add back this. Remember, you have to add food too. Okay. And then now you're here. And you want to summon Murakumo because at this point, this is where you start to actually bait interactions. If they didn't ash you earlier, then they don't have ash. Then they'll have imperm or Veiler. And then that's where you have to decide whether they impermed you here or they didn't imperm you there. Right? Because then that's when you pivot into this. And then you go down your other line where you bait interaction here, bait interaction there with Scrap Warrior, and then finally start a Synchron would ultimately get you to the third extension. And if they have a third hand trap, then fair enough. What else do we want? Okay, you get mirror. Summon out this. That's 4. We then go into. Is there a way we can gain life? Oh, that'd be so cool if we can gain life somehow. Okay, so then now we go here. This is summon number 5.
Yeah.
And so if the nib drop you here, you have the Stardust that you can go for. Actually, no, you can't go Stardust because then you have to add a junk. So it doesn't work that way either. Actually, the more I think about it. Yeah. Okay, so this is where it's kind of vulnerable, I guess. If the nib drop you here, you get back your Murakumo, you go for this. That'll give you access to, at the very least, a negation within Purification, the trap, or it'll give you access to the revive and the nuke. I guess it's fine. But okay, so we'll go here. This will add us this and Stardust. We discard the Stardust. Okay, we reduce right away. So if the chain nib there, you just fall back upon your Mitsu stuff, okay? But you don't go for this line yet. You want to make sure you bait more interactions before you get the speeder, okay? So that's why we do this line. We do it here. And if they're not nib dropping you here or yet, then odds are they probably don't have it. At which point, then you can just go and just fulfill your combo. But just in case they do. Okay, this is just in case they do. This will give you access to this. This will dump the second Stardust, right? And then this is where I was kind of exploring. Like, instead of going for the SMSD or the Jura. I mean, you could go for SMSD or the Jura. But sometimes you want to keep this level manipulation. Because, I don't know, it gives you a bit more versatility. But if you choose not to do it, right? But anyways, at which point you go into Jura here, or you go into Vengeance, right? And then you target that. If they inhibit you there, okay, it's fine. You baited it, and then now finally you go Speeder, right? That's where I went to. But that's assuming we play the. Actually, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's go with Jura and this. Let's go with that.
Like, the only argument I'd say would be for the Snake Eyes is the fact that the Snake Eyes one's just a bit better going second than Jura is.
Yeah, for sure. It'll give you Heavy Kiri.
$100 years of Habakiri.
Huh?
100 years of Habakiri.
Let's go Habakiri.
Like, I understand why it can be obnoxious, like, because of course you're just taking tired of it. But like, if you can use the engine as well, right? Then you're just joining the group now. Now it's like, okay, you can use it too. But I think the issue is like,
I honestly don't care. It's just a meme.
Me when tier was popular. Yeah, I'm still trying to make it work. It's not going well, but I'm still trying.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, like, the biggest reason why it's so splashable is because of the fact that rituals aren't an extra deck mechanic.
Exactly.
If they were an extra deck mechanic, then it wouldn't be splashable. Or
Yeah.
as splashable, I should say.
Yeah, which is why I like the RDA version. Still working on that list. Should be up later this week.
Yeah. No, I'm really glad that RDA is getting more flexible. Like, it was already having some flexibility with deals in the past, but with the new support, there's so much more like flexibility it can do with mixing with stuff now.
Yeah. Can we get something like that?
I know it.
Wait, what?
For Synchrons.
Yeah. Not to say like full speed fellows and scrap are bad, but like, you know, it'd be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the argument you guys were playing before is correct. That because speeder's a card, unless it gets banned, then every other card's gonna be like not necessarily bad, but like subpar compared to other stuff.
Yeah. Like, that's not to say I dislike Speeder. Speeder's a fun card, but it is a remnant of Master Rule 4.
Yep.
Okay, then now we go for this.
Yeah.
Bagura. Yeah, and this is all just to bait Nibiru, right? While baiting all the other -1 interactions. Because if the Nibiru here, then you just go Speeder, right? Look at that, and then now you just do this, and then finally you go revive this. This is conveniently a level 2.
I miss level 2s.
And now you're here. And then now it's a matter of, okay, what are we building here, right? Because for sure we need this, I guess, because we want to be able to go for Stardust, start to revive, and whether we make another Crimson, I guess.
Why would we search Arrive here?
Huh?
You said we search Arrive?
No. I said, what did I say? I said, I forgot what I said. Oh. So, no, I'm not sure what we summoned. It'll depend on what we have in our extra deck. So I guess, I mean, for sure you want this. Oh, I know. I said SD to revive. SD to revive.
Okay.
Yeah. I remember.
I was confused.
Yeah.
Like,
I think it's this.
Arrive?
I think it's that. And the Asti would summon. Maybe we might be able to. Oh, but then I want to keep the Juro though. Yeah, there you go, Delta. I think that's what it was.
I'm trying to think of like what you do here.
Oh, I cut it. You know when COVID happened? Yeah, COVID just ruined, bro. COVID just fucking ruined everything. And then yeah, it just became really brittle, and it was pretty bad. And then I think last year, or was it last year? Can't remember. We were going to Bali, and it was gonna be really hot there. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just cut my hair, and then cut my hair. And it's so crazy because I haven't had it short since I was in school, and that's like years ago, like years. Like fuck. So it felt really odd. But I'm a bit more used to it now, though, for sure. Let's see. I guess it's just this. Cause now I can go Ancient Fairy, do that. I think it might be this. Show this. Little guy. So Ancient Fairy to climb, get this to the graveyard. Actually, you know what? We can end on the I think we start with Blazar and Vengeance, and then we climb into this guy on their turn. That's probably what it has to be. Because then now we go. Actually, that's still there. Because we still have this. We can still summon our Murakumo. So we'll have the Omni and we'll have the Nuke as well. alongside this. So I think, is it this? This revives. Let's see. Let's just see where this goes. I'll revive this. At which point, give me access to what? I think we can do this. See, that can convert into Jura. So this. So okay, yeah. So maybe we do Vengeance Blazer first, and then Jura, and then. Actually. That. Yeah, we could have gone to spatter. I'm just thinking.
Oh, sorry.
Do this. So give us access to the. Oh, do we even have room though? I guess I think it might just be the big synchros. I think it just might be that. Like that. I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. We just do that. So we do this first, and then mid-sequence we do Jura, and then summon Crimson on their turn. I think that might be it. Two. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think that might be it. Valkyrie. It's like I'm so tempted of sending something else with Gale Dagra.
Yeah, it's just a habit with the card. It's not once per turn.
Yeah. Well, when was this released, anyways? This was years ago, huh?
A long time ago. Its most prominent use was back in the Herald Den.
Yeah. And there. You add this because you're just playing around the beer. That's why you add this one. And mirror. But if we're not playing around the beer, then we just sequence this completely different. Because then we don't care. We just tribute this off, and then it'll make it way different and way better. Yeah, because if we just disregard Nibiru altogether, we can just sequence our turn like however we want. And that just make it just go, okay, we just go speeder then, bro. It's easy. So easy. Yeah. Okay, this. Right, because we distribute Abakiri here, but then we lose this. Well, I mean, we don't lose this. Actually, you know what? I guess the main thing I want to keep this is because I want to be able to revive constantly, right? Because then I can replenish my hand. But if this does get if I do get Nibiru dropped on me, and I tribute this for Stardust, then that means that I don't get access to Futsu, but I'll still get my trap, and I still get Mirakuma back. That's it. I think that's enough. But let's try that. Let's do it that way. So let's not really care about the. Okay, it's fine. So we still reduce. Tribute that. That comes back. So chain one. Hang on. Oh shit. Oh, it's meant to be the other way around to chain block in case they have an ash or something. Okay, so then now we get access to our. Yeah, because that means we access. Yeah, it's just fine. Because then we have access to prayers as well. Right, and now we have an extra body that we can use. Okay, yeah, that works. Because. What does this mean? Because now, if I really wanted to, I can go mirror, tribute one of these, summon this. That'll trigger Trail, assuming that I put Trail into the graveyard right now. I can have an SD line. SD line will then revive this. I get a token. No, that doesn't work now. This gives me nowhere. I think it's just the same thing. I think we just do... Yeah, we just do this as well. So first we go Vengeance, right? No, it's this. Yeah, it's this first. We'll do that first. Get Rumble. Alright. And regardless, we'll always have a mirror to summon out Murakumo. Yeah, okay. And this is all bait, right? Remember, we don't care about this. We just care that we bait the nib. Okay, so then now we go... Revive. This. This will give us Vengeance. Right? Now we're here. And then now we do this. Go for the Blazar. And this is all before Speeder, by the way. Okay. And then finally, now we go Speeder. Now we go summon this. But then I'm going to have an extra level 2, though. So now it's a matter of... Oh, so instead of summoning a level 1 off Speeder, I just don't summon off Speeder then. Because I'll have Scrap either way. Unless I need the non-tuner. But do I need the non-tuner? I don't think I need the non-tuner. Okay, that's fine. Oh, let's just summon the 2. Let's just summon that. Let me go Speeder here. Hang on, let me do the animation real quick.
Now with the power of Summon Speeder!
Okay. And then now... This just summons 1 and... 2? Yeah. Yo, what up, Doolin Book? Okay, and then now we have to get this Assault into the graveyard so we can use the effect to revive. Or... Yeah, no, we do. Yeah, we use it as a Synchro climb. And then we go into SD. Gotta revive this. And then we go effect of this. Go for that. Go for it. Go into this guy. And then we'll trigger that. Summon out this. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Okay, then now we use this. Right? Do this. We increase. We go for this. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. And then now we get back our guy. Let's go. Okay, there we go. That's what it is. Okay, and then finally at the end, we do this. Get out our guy.
Jeez.
Let's go, buddy. Then we get prayers. Yeah, there it is. And that's our board. That's our board. Ooh, ice. And then we have Rev Steel for next turn. We have Stardust, get his fellows again. We can tribute the Murakumo. We can prayers back any monster we want. Yeah, there you go, bro. There you go. Cooking in real time, bro. Okay, yeah, and of course there'll be other variations too. What happened?
Now I need to get Mitsurugi cards.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not just Dark Ruler. That's fine. Negate. What are you talking about? Negate. And then we can go. Yeah, this is awesome. Okay, cool. All right. So then now that is solved. That is solved.
Did we do it?
Yeah, that's how it is. Okay, then now that we know that this is the sequence that we want to go by, assuming we start with Go Dragon, because the combos will vary as well, depending on what starter we have. So let's say, wait, can this one card combo do it? I'm pretty sure this one card combo can do it. It's not going to be insulated as well as the Mitsu card will be, but I'm pretty sure it'll be the same thing.
Yeah, and so basically for this deck, the only like flex spots would be Ancient Fairy if it's a different level 7 synchro, and then Crystal Wing.
Yeah, yeah, because like, yeah, because there'll be other variations where you go with like, summon Aramasa, it gets negated. Okay, pivot into tuning, go into Revolution, go into Ancient Fairy, special Dogra, and then still get to your Habakiri that way, right? That's like the theory behind it.
Oh, fair enough.
Okay, so now let's see what this, because then now we have to account for the rest of the starters if they can produce the same thing. Because if they can't, then we have to find a way to tweak that. This is the basic 1-card combo. This will give you this and this. Basic 1-card combo. And man, we asked for a 1-card combo, we got it, but like, you know, freaking hell.
We got multiple.
Yeah, we got multiple.
Fragile.
Okay.
Like, so I'm even looking at Soul Resonator now that I have the card in my hand. And Soul Resonator is just so good compared to any of the 1-card combos we've got for our deck.
Yeah, Soul can search so many things. Like, it's crazy. It can search non stuff that are not in the archetype. It's just crazy.
Well, it's that, but then you have a protection effect slapped on it too.
Yeah.
From Grave.
Okay, so I have to find a way to get to Herald so I can get access to my Habakiri. How do you see that happening?
You would have to... Okay, you go Rev Synchron and Jump Speeder into XL, and then Illumination, summon the Trail, reduce level, then Trail plus the Scrap Synchron into Herald.
So you want me to go to SD or regular Stardust?
If you don't have a targeting grave for it, right?
No.
Then just regular Stardust.
Okay, let's see. So you see Rev and Speeder, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna head out now. Wolf, don't cook with that tier variant. It is still fucking raw.
Yeah, I'll get to it. All right, you have a good night, Chris. You have a good night, bro.
You as well. You as well.
Okay, dude.
See ya.
Okay, so we go this.
Yeah, this is like the initial like tunnel vision into this, but yeah, illumination to reduce the and then yeah, just grab Synchron.
Right. Okay, there you go, Nick. There you go. And then do we go Stardust now? And then with these two, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, there we go. Easy. Cool. Okay. So yeah. So they're bridging to each other. That's awesome. So chain 1, chain 2.
Yeah,
One card speeder combo with Mitsu engine. That's insane. Okay. Now.
Yep, and it doesn't pay any life points.
Okay, so we have Stardust to tribute as well. So then, okay, now it's a matter of what, right? Now it's like, okay, so do we do the Crimson Lines first, or do we need the stuff to tribute for the Stardust to be able to trigger, or so we just leave it towards the end? Do we have the spatter? The spatter. Okay. I think it is. I think it's like this. Oh, you know what we're not playing? We're not playing Genix.
We are not. So you could cut Crystal Wing for it, in theory.
Yeah, probably. No, but I think Crystal will come up more with the Rev.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Okay, and then now we go.
That's like the only one, though, I think, if you want to play all the other bosses.
Yeah. So then we go into this guy. Two new junk cards just revealed. Let's see if there are any. Wait, what? Where?
Wait, we got it?
What?
Hang on.
Where?
Already? someone capping?
What the hell, Suave? You fucking trolling, bro? What are you talking about?
Nah, I didn't see anything. Unless it happens to be like a second after, but
Are you trolling, Suave? Where is it? Is this on X? Where's this at? Oh shit! Oh, hang on. Might be real.
where is it?
Hang on. It's checking Yugioh news. It's on X.
Oh, let's go.
$214. Okay.
Oh, man, I don't have an X account. Dang it.
Translate.
Oh, the new Drunkmeister card? I have it translated here.
Where?
Oh
It's
my
on
god,
another
we're gonna check!
Discord.
Let's see what it is. Okay, do you have a translator? Oh, there's a new Resonator card too!
I have it translated as well. It's for another Discord, but it's translated here.
Let's see it.
Okay.
Hang on, let me
Hold on. Let me copy and paste the text.
Another Resonator card too. I'm curious. Hopefully, it just says Synchro lock and not anything more beyond.
Okay,
that.
so these are the cards. Okay. Okay, let me see if I can, because the Copilot's pretty good at translating them as well. Dude, look at this.
Okay, so this one is Drunkmeister. Control C.
Is that level
I'm gonna
2?
paste. It's a level 4.
Wait,
Hang on.
where's the junk? Wait, what?
Earth Warrior level 4.
Why is it? I thought the level 2 was a junk monster.
I posted the effect.
Let me see.
There's also a normal spell. I'm posting everything that I'm getting.
Okay. But where's the picture to Junkmeister though? Which one's Junkmeister?
There's no pictures to this. These guys are just translating live. Like, they're just going as fast as they can.
Okay, because I don't see any level 4 here. Oh my.
There's also a Masked Hero card.
Yeah, Mass Hero. I want to. Let's read the Resonator card. Hopefully, it's readable.
Okay, so the Resonator card's a spell. Okay.
Okay, so the Resonator one, I just used Copilot. It's called Overtuning. So
Posted the effect for that one.
okay. Let me see what Copilot said. Because you can only activate one card with this name per turn. If you control a tuner monster, you can activate this effect. Select one tuner monster you control. Its level becomes the same as that of one monster in your extra deck. What?
Did I leave only for new cards to be revealed?
Yeah, it's just revealed.
Yep.
It's all so.
No, the overtuning that I have, it's you can only activate one card per turn with this card's name per turn. If you control a tuner, special a tuner from your hand, deck, or graveyard, but you can't special summon from the extra deck this turn after this card resolves except Synchro monsters.
Oh my god. Wait. Okay. So the one you have is normal spell card. Well, where's it?
I just posted it in members.
Is it what's it called?
Right.
Junk Meister?
Okay.
Or
But-
Overture.
okay.
Meister and overtuning.
Okay, so the normal spell, which is the one we're seeing here, right? The resonator one with Trap Eater behind it, is you can only activate one card with this card name once per turn. If you control a tuner, special summon one tuner from your hand, deck, or graveyard, but you cannot special summon from the extra deck from the extra deck this turn after this card resolves, except Synchro monsters. That's insane.
Wait, what? Okay, so does that mean
Oh.
Wheel's coming back into the deck?
Wheel,
my God, no.
Wheel is coming back. Oh my God, we can summon a Wheel. So we go righty, summon
Oh.
Wheel, get an instant summon, have an. Oh my God, it's pretty cool. But you can summon Stardust. You can summon any tuner. That's insane.
Does this fix
So,
what we were
correct me
complaining
if
about
I'm
before?
wrong,
Nick?
but this card was printed for Killer Tune, right? This is
I think
supposed
it
to be
was,
Killer
yeah.
Tune Super
Yeah, dude, I'm thinking that too. Yeah.
Sure, it may be printed for them, but we're taking it.
Yeah, I'm taking it too, bro.
And
Okay, so what's the
there's
other
a
one?
normal trap card.
I don't see Junk Meister here though. Like you saying it's a level 4?
Yeah, they're supposed to be a level 4 and a level 2. They haven't translated the level 2 yet.
You can only use the first, second, and third effect. It's in members only. You can reveal one warrior or star synchro monster in your extra deck. Special summon this card from your hand, but you cannot special summon from the extra deck this turn, except synchro monsters. If this card is normal or special summon, you can add one junk card from
Wait,
your deck
what?
to your hand.
What?
And you can tell
Wait, what?
It's a one card.
What the fuck? Okay, let me just double check on this. What the? Okay, but where's the picture for this? Is this meant to be? Okay, let me refresh this. Maybe they
You can
updated
target
it.
one junk monster you control, reduce its level by 2. You can make this is a one card sleep.
Why? Where's Junk? This is where the hell is Junk Meister on this site?
No clue. No clue.
Okay, let me
I think
let me just read that carefully. Okay.
Wait, hang on. It might be the bottom two, because that one looks like Junk Defender. It's the two Earths, the level 2 and the level 4, right below the trap with the angel. Right,
Oh,
above-
it's
above-
this
above-
one. It's the one right next to it.
Yeah, it's those two.
Oh, okay. So,
I think it's these
this doesn't look like a Junk card. It looks like something else.
Because it's manga Yusei. It's manga Yusei, Wolf.
Okay,
They're
okay,
good
okay.
cards.
Okay. So Junk Meister. Okay, so Earth level 4 warrior effect monster, 100 attack, 2300. What is there like a reference to that? 123? Oh no.
That's manga Yusei. That's manga Yusei.
Okay, you can only use the first, second, and third effect from this card's name once per turn. You can reveal one warrior or start a synchro monster in your extra deck. Special summon this card from your hand, but you cannot special summon from the extra deck this turn except synchro monsters. Okay, that's perfectly fine. So it's a body. It's a special summon body. It's a free body. It's awesome. Okay. If this card is normal or special summon, you can add one junk card from your deck to your hand, except Junk Meister. You can target one junk monster you control, reduce its level by 2. Okay, so
This is a one card.
okay, so it uses your normal summon, assuming you add the card this is it's a non-tuner. So what do you?
You're adding Junk Synchron.
You add Junk Synchron. That's Speeder, right? It's one card Speeder.
Yeah, that's one card speeder.
That's actually good. Yeah, that works. That works. Because that means. What does that mean? What does that mean? That gives you access to. Converter, Junk.
Can someone please
Add
translate
converter
Junk
does
Synchron?
nothing. You just have that junk reduced. If we have fellows.
What junk spell and traps do we have?
What's the level 2 guy do?
Barrage.
They're still translating that.
Okay, so what Heartbeat of the King? Which one's that one?
Heartbeat of the
Trap
King is
card.
the normal trap for Red Dragon Archfiend. Is the one that has like the guy holding his heart.
Oh my god. Okay, what's that one do? Okay, it's a new RDA trap. Heartbeat of the King. Normal trap. You can only activate one card with this card's name once per turn. Activate one of these effects. during your opponent's battle phase, gain 1,000 life points, then end the battle phase, okay? When your opponent activates a monster effect and they control more cards than you do, special summon 1 red Dragon Archfiend or hot red Dragon Archfiend from your extra deck or graveyard. And if you do... What the fuck? That's awesome! That's so good! What? Dude, that's good!
Oh my god, the manga's saving us. We need Junk Defender. I really hope Junk Defender is just so good.
Dude, Jack just keeps
Right.
getting freaking insane cards. So this is easy. You can add this as well. So now we have an effect negation. Hot Red Dragon
And Yusei actually
Archfiend.
has
It-
functioning cards.
Wait, is Hot Red Dragon Archfiend the one that is like Scarlight, but it doesn't burn?
It's the manga Jack. Hang on, let me look it up real quick.
Yeah.
Hot red.
The
hot
only
red.
the only thing is I don't know if the translation says if it's treated as a synchro summon or not. So if it doesn't, that means that you can't revive it back after. But
Let's
otherwise,
return to your main phase. Yeah, hot red is you can destroy all other monsters on the all other attack position monsters on the field.
Right, okay, yeah, okay. Yes, so it's
Scarlight for attack position monsters instead of special summon monsters. So you could field nuke a link board if you wanted to.
yeah,
What's
okay.
Mouse
So it's
gonna do?
this guy. Yes, it's this guy. Okay, it's this guy.
Mm.
Okay. Okay, so then now what's next? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Man, this is crazy. That's insane. So okay, so let me just when your opponent activates a monster effect and they control more cards than you do, special summon. Okay, but that means you'll have to wait. You have to wait to use it then. That means that it'll be like something you use like mid-sequence on their turn, because otherwise you'll have way more cards than they do, right? Because you'll have Gaia on field, you'll have so much on field by the time you get to this point. Actually, I mean, I guess it's a good grind trap where like if you're top decking and it's like the only thing you can have, then you know you have a search. You can go, okay, activate effect, trap, revive my RDA, negate your guy, and you're good.
I think the overtuning spell is a spell from the, or like it's meant to reflect it, because like that's supposed to reflect Jack's double tuning with the RDA stuff. But
Bro, what up, Ramirez? Junkmeister's great. Where's the translation? Where's the translation? Oh, never mind. We read that. I'm thinking about the other guy.
we were there. Yeah. What's
What up, Dean?
Besides Wheel and Phantom King Hydra, is there any tuners off the top of your head you can think that can double as non-tuners by their effects?
Probably non-tuners. Yo, what up, Pumpkin Pie? You have the translation?
Muted this entire time. Oh my god.
What?
I was trying to explain everything and I didn't realize.
You were muted, bro. Okay, so Junkmeister. Okay, so
Oh my
is
God.
this the actual one? If this card or something, okay, we read Junkmeister. Junk.
I was talking about overtuning. Overtuning got incredibly buffed from the manga. You want to hear its manga effect?
What?
On the turn, when you have summon a tuner monster, you can special a tuner monster from your hand. That's overtuning's manga effect. They buffed the hell out of this card.
Yes, it is.
Bruh. Oh my god, this is crazy. Okay, let me see if I can find a way to translate this. No, but I translated this. That was the wrong thing. Oh no, it wasn't there. Okay, we'll get close to it. We'll get close to it. Let's see what happens.
Well, the crazy thing too is that means that if you normal summon a tuner hand trap and then you play this, then that's technically full combo because you just special summon Star to Synchro. It's weak combo, but it's still combo.
Yeah.
I remember when
It
you were
means you
doing
don't
this
have to do overtake, right?
Huh?
Centurion, you can summon Atri, right? And that one can be treated as both a tuner and a non-tuner.
Yeah, that can, yeah. Okay,
Okay,
so
what level?
so this is what I have so far. for junk armor. So Earth level 2 warrior effect, attack 600, defense 1200. This is okay. So this might be wrong, but this is what I got. You can only use this card's effect once per turn. Well, once per duel. Okay, so if this card is in your graveyard, you can activate this effect during your main phase. Special summon this card. If this card is special summoned by this effect, leaves the field, banish it. Okay. Second effect. During the turn this card is special summoned, you can activate this effect during the main phase. Special summon 1 junk monster from your graveyard. If that monster leaves the field, banish it. Huh.
I've been looking... Wolf, hear me out. I've been looking for this for the tier variant because I'm pretty sure this makes it a 1 card.
Okay, so let me see. If this is the effect, if this is the, okay, let me just double check. If this card is in your graveyard, you can activate this effect during your main phase. Special summon this card. If this card is special summoned by the effect, leaves banish if it's special summoned from your graveyard. So it's like it's just their body that can be reborn. So you can anything that has a cost, this will just replenish itself by reborning itself. During the turn this card is special summoned, you can activate this effect during your main phase. You special summon 1 junk monster from your graveyard. Actually, so it's always gonna be like a. Okay, so this is your extender that requires an established sequence that didn't fall through, or didn't go through, right?
But that's not a bad extender at all.
Okay, so is that the actual effects? Hang on. Mew 12 is posting the. Okay, so is that the real one?
Mew 12, where?
He's in the chat. He's typing in the chat on the YouTube chat. Okay, so junk armor level 2 Earth warrior effect 600 attack 1200 defense. Your opponent cannot target synchro monsters with warrior or Stardust in their original name with card effects. Okay, that's pretty good. You can only use each of the following effects of junk armor once per turn. If this card is added to your hand, except by drawing it, you can special summon this card. What is a Poplar?
We have a Poplar. Oh dang!
Except by drawing it, you can special summon this card. You can tribute this card. Special summon 1 junk monster or synchro monster from your deck in defense position. What? What the fuck? Is that the whole effect?
I think we're set. What was the one you translated?
The same one. That's the same one. This must be a different translation. Wait, I want to see the actual translation though, because I was using something. Oh my god.
I was like, if special from grade, that's great. If it's a Poplar, that's even better.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just double check this. Okay. So okay. Junk armor level 2 Earth warrior effect 600 1200 defense. Your opponent cannot target synchro monsters. So okay. So you want to have this on field for protection. Is insane. So that means you're only vulnerable to destruction or like non-targeted removal. Okay. Okay. So you can only use each of the following effects of junk armor once per turn. If this card is added to your hand, except by drawing it, you can special summon this card. You can tribute this card. Special summon 1 junk monster or synchron monster from your deck in defense position except junk armor. So what does that mean? So junk armor. How would we add this to our hand?
Off of the off of Junk Meister. So you summon Meister, you special summon Meister, add junk armor, summon junk armor.
Right.
So it's doing that.
Okay, and then junk armor. Oh shit, that's insane then. Yeah, that makes junk Meister better because that means you go. That gives you. Oh my god, that's immune speeder. No, that's a 1 card immune speeder.
Oh my god, it's just my Snake Eyes.
Wait, is that what? No, because it's not a tuner, so you can revive with. Because none of them are tuners.
You can tribute it and summon a tuner. You can summon Jet. You can summon Junk Synchron. You can summon Stardust Synchron. You can summon Revolution Synchron. You can summon anything you want.
Oh my! Wait. So Junk Armor's not a tuner, right? So okay, it's not a tuner.
But you can still tribute it. And it triggers trail. It triggers trail if you have trail in hand.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, Junk Meister and Junk Armor. Oh my god. Okay.
Does this replace Fellows? No, it probably
Oh
doesn't.
no.
but it probably
We're,
adds
this is
to it.
adding to our. This is adding to our
Yeah.
engine. When is this released?
It doesn't release any time. It's coming out in Japan in December, so we would probably have to wait like 6 months.
Oh my god. What up, Felix?
Oh, okay. Now I can finally read the card instead of you guys like talking gibberish. Oh gosh, this.
Dude, it's fucking insane.
Oh yeah, this guy does protect full speed, right?
Oh my god. Oh my
no,
gosh.
It
you
says only the
summoned-
synchros.
Oh, it only synchros. No, wait, no. Wait, no. Does it? Hang on, let me just...
You're pulling out target synchro monsters warrior status in their name.
Okay, yeah, no, it's
Okay.
just synchros, yeah.
This doesn't protect speeder either. I hate it, but it's fine. It's fine. We got it.
Okay, cool. All right, okay, so okay, so the overtuning, is the overtune what it was? What is it again? Overtune.
Overtuning's in members.
Okay, if you control a tuner, special summon one tuner from your hand, deck, or graveyard. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of this turn. After this card resolves, except synchro monsters, you can only activate. This is great. This bypasses the issue even more with Soul Resonator being summoned. Oh my god, this is so
That's
good.
it. So,
These are
it-
good,
like,
bro.
well, Leo, the best
Also,
part about
realistically,
the
we
one-
could cut overtake.
What up,
first if
Cyber?
we wanted to.
Yeah.
We can
No,
cut
but
what?
Like, the best part about the new one card, you can cut over to.
Check the Wolfcorn's Discord or check your X account. They have new cards announced. There's new junk cards and new RDA cards, and they're pretty good.
Well, Leo, the best part about the new the one card is that it's completely just special summoned by this. But the other part of it too is that this plays through Droll, and then it can, if you do Jet Synchron with the special summon from the junk armor, it chain blocks Ash.
Yeah. Wait,
We
is
have-
this
if
this
they-
like
if they
for
draw
every
an action,
series?
then- No, this is for manga. This is for all the manga. So GX manga, 5Ds manga, Zexo manga, and Arc.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's oh my god. Okay, yeah, these are
Junk
pretty damn good.
support. Yo, we got new junk support. Is it good?
Yeah,
good.
bro,
It's
it's
good.
good.
It's good.
Crazy.
It's good. We are so
it's-
back. It's busted, dude.
Wait, it's insane! Wait, this
It's
is insane!
It
Bro,
is.
wait, Junkmeister is so good! Oh my
Dude,
god!
okay,
Well,
dude,
it's
we have
good
a
because it
poplar.
gets
We
you to
have
the
a
junk-
poplar.
to
We
junk
have a
armor.
poplar. Hang on.
Junk armor makes the Meister good.
Hang on. Let me get the translation for him. I'm posting it in chat, dude. I'm posting it in chat. Dude,
Oh
it's
my
insane.
It's in
It's
news
insane.
too.
Junkmeister
That is
so
junk
good.
armor. Read junk armor. You're going to love it.
The junk armor, okay. Your opponent cannot target synchro monsters you call. Okay, so on field, that's alright, I guess. If this card, it's poplar. Tribute special.
It's poplar. we have Starter Synchron. We have Junk Synchron. We have whatever we need.
I can't explain. This is so good.
Yeah, so that makes Meister good. Like the junk armor makes Meister good. Otherwise, junk Meister is okay, but the junk armor
Oh,
just made
that's
it even
true.
better.
Oh, that's true, right? Because Meister didn't really have. What would be searching with it?
We
Junk.
would search Junk Synchron.
It's still a one card,
Wait,
but
you can search Starlight Junction.
You can?
wait, how?
It's a junk. It has junk in the name.
So
I don't think that's how it works. That'd be
No,
cool
it
though.
is, because Stardust
Because
can count as a
Speedroid-
Stardust card too, so you can dump it. If it
Wait,
has
the reason why I
junk
know
in the
it
name,
works
you
is
can
because
search it.
speedroids and roids are technically the same archetype. Because if something adds a roid, you can add speedroids.
That's crazy. Okay.
So yes, you can add Starlight
here you
Junction.
can. That's
These cards are so good. These cards are so good. Oh my god.
Dude, we're so... We were literally just complaining about this, guys. Of like, oh dang, Speeder is like the only... We have... we have good support!
That's crazy. Okay. Okay, so what are the other ones? The other ones are Gaga stuff. That's who's that?
That's
it's
Yuya. I'm not Yuya. That's Yuma.
Okay.
What's crazy is these Xyz cards are actually good too.
Yeah. Okay. Where is it? This right here. Okay. So this is for Gaga Illusion, normal spell. If you control a Gaga monster, target one monster in your graveyard, special summon it, and then you can make its level rank equal to the level rank of a Gaga monster you control. If this card is in your graveyard, except the turn this was sent there, you can banish this card. Immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon one Gaga monster you control. You can only use each effect of Gaga Illusion once per turn. Okay, that's pretty good. Wait, is that generic? You can summon anything as long as you have a Gaga monster? Interesting. What the fuck? Okay, so the counter trap is Gaga's and escape. I mean, this art looks pretty cool. It's so simple, but it's cool. Okay, counter trap. When your opponent activates a monster effect, while you control a Gaga monster, negate the activation, then you can apply the following effects. Discard one card, then special one Gaga monster from your deck. That's good, right? The fuck?
I haven't played Onomat like that much, so I can't tell what's good for it. The deck was already.
I mean, already the fact that you can discard a card, especially so you negate, discard a card, a redundant card, summon one from a card you want. It's like a Rhoda, but negation as well. And then you can discard that lizard thing that can be reborn. Like that seems good. You can banish this card from your graveyard, change all Gaga monsters you control to defense position, and if you do, Gaga monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. And this is a quick effect. This card's insane. What the fuck? This card's good.
I like to say, I would like to put it out there that the manga counterparts are clearly superior if this is the quality of cards they can get. Why did you say get so little from the anime and then
the one
manga
downside about these cards is that these are gonna take like a year for us to get, by the way.
Yeah.
This is true.
That's the only downside.
Here's the link to the site
card. There's a Predaplant card.
That's the link to the site if you want to go to the site.
Where is it?
I think it's fair that's going to take a year for us to get though, because we are just getting our new support.
I can't stress that
week.
The Meister is like a bonkersly good like extender. It's like so good.
Oh, 100%.
It means preemptively. It means interacting early on Synchron is like not good anymore. Like literally trying to interact early with Synchron is so bad now.
Well, unless it's troll. If you're interacting early,
okay, that's troll still.
So, but this
Dude,
is the start.
What's crazy with the junk armor too is if you happen to already have combo, you can just probably leave him on field. Oh no, wait! It only affects Warrior and Stardust. Okay, I mean that's. I thought it could technically protect Junk Spear.
What up, Giggles? Welcome, Giggles. What up, Anonymous?
Would have been too good, but we still this is still so insane.
You can protect Scrap Warrior, I guess.
You could.
Yeah, you can still protect Scrap Warrior.
Anonymous mods. You must be new here, bro.
Oh my god,
It would have been
we're
nicer
so fucking back.
Okay, so is this gonna be Yuya? This is Yuya or is Yuma, the guy with the Utopia guy?
Yuma. That's
Yuma. Yeah.
So,
Okay, so
yeah,
Eternal
Utopia.
Bond, continuous spell. This is always treated as an XYZ card. When this card is activated, you can special summon one number 39 Utopia from your graveyard, and if you do, it gains attack equal to the combined attack of all light Utopia XYZ monsters in your graveyard. It's like a, I think it's huge, I guess. When your Utopia XYZ monster, whose original attack of a light destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can make your monster lose 1,000 attack, and if you do, it can declare a second attack in a row. Okay, it's a continuous spell as well. Okay, so this is the Poisonous Purple Fangs. Normal spell. This is always treated as a Predaplant card. Interesting. Okay. You can target one Starving Venom Fusion Dragon you control. Destroy all monsters your opponent controls with attack lower than that monster. Also, that monster cannot declare an attack this turn. Then you can apply the following effects. Discard your hand, and if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the combined original attack of all monsters destroyed by this effect. What the fuck? It's like he just burned them to death, bro. What the fuck?
Wait, Surprise Fusion is kind of good.
Okay, so
that's
penetration fusion? What the fuck? But there's be so many memes with that. That's gonna be a lot of memes. Penetration. Okay, a quick play. If a monster was destroyed by battle this turn, fusion summon one fusion monster by using monsters in your hand and or field. And if you do, it gains this effect. Quick effect. You can tribute this card, then target one face-up monster you control. What? There's like a typo there? It doesn't say what to do with it. It just says it.
I gotta
it gains 500 attack. Okay. Interesting. Sure.
Have a good one, y'all. These cards are amazing.
Yeah.
Wait, no one translated
Alright, I'll
the
cast-
first two cards.
No one translated the what cards?
The first two. Oh, here you go.
Okay,
Learning Elf.
What are the first two?
so surprise fusion. Normal summon, target one face-up monster you control, the declared then declare one type and attribute. That monster becomes that declared type. Attribute, then you can fusion summon one fusion monster by using monsters you control, including that monster. You can banish this card from your graveyard, tribute one fusion monster you control, and if you do, special summon one 2 surprise tokens. Dark spellcaster attack 0, defense 0. With the level equal to that fusion's monster had on the field. You can only use this effect as a surprise fusion once per turn. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, that just went in out went in one ear, went out the other. I didn't pay attention to that. Okay, what's this one? This is a Sky Striker machine. What the fuck? Sky
It's not
Striker.
terrible. It's really bad.
Okay, let's see. Level 7 wind
There's
machine
only
effect
one
monster.
I can think of for.
1500 attack, 1500 defense. During the battle phase, quick effect, you can discard this card, then target one Sky Striker monster on the field. It gains 1500 attack until the end of this turn. If a monster is special summoned while this card is in your graveyard, you can target one Sky Striker Link monster you control. Equip this card to it as an equip spell that gives it 1500 attack. You can only use each effect of I guess. I don't know, but we got pretty good cards though.
Yeah.
We got pretty good cards. Art, Jack, and you say got pretty good cards here.
Wait, there's like a Venom card. Oh, there's a new hero card too. You can reveal this card. Reveal this card in your hand. Special one hero monster from your hand in defense. Okay. If this card sets a graveyard or card effect, you can set one mask. Oh, that's good.
Wait,
That's pretty good.
what's Learning Elf? Is that the top one? Okay, who's that from? Is that from who?
I don't know who that is.
Okay,
for.
so Learning Elf, level 3 light spellcaster, 1400 attack, 1500 defense. If this card is normal or special summon, you can set one spell from your deck that has effect to equip itself to a monster.
So
If this card is sent
spell,
from the
that's a weird
field to the
wording.
graveyard, you can draw one card. You can only use. What would you set?
Set a spell from your deck that has the effect to equip itself to a monster. So it's just an equip spell? Does this set any equip spell from deck?
Is that just an equip spell? That's kind of weird. Weirdly
but
worded.
It has to be. It's a weird way to word. I think it has to be an effect.
Oh, I know what it is. So like premature burial,
okay.
right? And the florets like equip. I think those kind of ones, the ones that like are an effect to special
What up,
summon a monster
Scapper?
and
Scaper?
de-equip. I
What up,
think that's
Brody?
it is. I mean, is that even good though? Then I need to know like what you can
Yeah.
set with that.
Yeah.
But
I
it
need
doesn't
more
sound-
knowledge.
doesn't- I
Okay.
wonder if that means it's good for Infernoble, but no, it's a spellcaster, not a warrior.
Okay. What's this one? Armament Reincarnation normal spell card. Special summon one Armament Reincarnation token. Warrior Light level 1. Up to the number of equipped spells and trap with an effect to equip themselves to a monster in your graveyard. Also, you cannot special summon from the for the rest of the turn except. Wait, what? Also, you cannot special summon
special
monsters from the rest for the rest of this turn. That's kind of whack. You can only apply the following effects: destroy all cards in your spell and trap card zone, including this card. Then set as many equipped spells. Yeah, it's all about setting equipped spells and trap cards with an effect to equip themselves as equipped spells from your graveyard as possible. Trap cards set this way can be activated this turn. Okay. All right. So then this is the trap. Normal trap. Mirror barrier. Okay, so target one face-up monster you control. Equip this card to it as an equipped spell. Okay, so I'm assuming this is what you set. This is like the stuff you're gonna be setting.
Oh, I see what it means. It's a well, wait. It says set a spell. That's a trap.
No, you can set a card that can equip itself like a spell. That's what it said.
It's no. It says set one spell from your deck that has the effect to equip itself to a monster.
No. The spell says it can set a trap, spell a trap that can
oh, okay. Spell
yeah.
trap. So I guess the trap is what you would do.
Yeah. Okay. Once per battle, when the equipped monster batters an opponent's monster, you can destroy that monster. Okay. If this card is destroyed, you can add one armed reincarnation card from your deck to your hand. So it's gonna be like a new archetype thing, armed reincarnation. That's probably what it is. Okay, interesting. And then you have the hero one. Mask Hero
decent.
Fountain, level 4, warrior, 1,000 attack, 1,400 defense. You can reveal this card in your hand, special one hero monster from your hand in defense position. If this card is sent to the graveyard to activate a card effect, or sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can set one mass change from your deck or graveyard. You can only use. I mean, is this good?
So that I feel like that is good because you know how what's it called? The one that actually gets you mask change. I forget its name. Shadow Mist. You can only use one of
Yeah,
either
group.
if its effects turn, right? So you had to either use the effect to, I think it reborns or something, or lets you add something like that, or it gets you mask change. But you can only use one of those effects.
Okay. What is this?
No, Shadow Mist searches a hero or as mass change.
Yeah. So sometimes you would need to use Shadow Mist to search a combo piece, or if you already had your combo pieces, you set mask change. So I guess this means you can reliably get mask change up, and you can use Mist to.
Okay. Alright, so what does the
extend
snake
instead.
do? Venomous Viper, level 1 Earth, Reptile 6, 100 attack, 200 defense. You can review this card in your hand, special summon this card, or if your opponent controls no monsters, special summon this card to your opponent's field instead.
Oh,
Interesting.
it's a level 1. Wait, that's a crazy. Wait, there's a crazy yummy card.
During your standby phase, you take 500 damage. If this card is banished or sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can target one face down, spell trap, your opponent controls, destroy it. The targeted card cannot be activated in response to this card's activation.
Yeah, this is a good yummy card.
Oh, shit.
I'd play this in yummy.
That's pretty good.
I'd play this in yummy.
It's kind of like that one spell that you can't respond to it. Night Beam, kind of.
Oh, it's like the Perform Pal Seal You.
Okay, so this is Yaru Tenshi, the angel fallen to darkness. Normal trap. This is always treated as a Dark Lord card. Send one fairy monster from your hand or face-up field to the graveyard. Special summon one Dark Lord monster from your hand, deck, or banishment, ignoring its summoning conditions. You can only activate one. Okay, that's pretty cool. That seems pretty good. I'm not sure
So
if
the reason why that's relevant is because Dark Lords just got new support.
Yeah.
That it comes in the next core set for us, but they also that new support coincides. with
See you,
this
Delta.
trap, and I think it's pretty good.
Yeah. I have a question. Does the fact that the Venomous Viper card being a reptile, does that mesh well with the Mitsurugi Yomi deck?
It's a level 1, so it doesn't.
Yeah,
matter
it's
that
a level
much.
1.
It's too low level, so you can't use it to. You're not really going to be able to use it to ritual summon anything.
Okay.
You can technically. Because exclusively that what's it called, Imp, King of the Ferret Limps is banned. It's not good. It's not like it doesn't really do much. But if it's still legal, then it'd be crazy.
Oh,
Yeah,
welcome back,
that goes
Chris.
for reptile.
Yeah, sorry. I gotta wait a tiny bit on some other people before I start to play Peak. But what
Okay,
are we
good.
talking about in terms of ritual?
The new reptile level 1 is like pretty good for Yummy as like a tech.
Oh,
option.
yo.
I would say.
Interesting.
I think it's like maybe with what's currently available, I think you probably don't need it, but maybe in the future it could be like a tech option.
I can't wait to have the new cards on MD Pro 3. I want to fucking start fucking doing a bunch of stuff with it. Oh, crazy.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what's crazy, Leo? Even about that, because it doesn't use your normal summon, it technically is one card. Meister is a 1-card starter.
Yeah?
Mhm.
Which is what we want, right? This is like... Because actually,
I guess
you
the
know
only-
what we can do as well? Because... that means we can have the option because this reduces the level of a junk, right? Only, or is it what was it again?
You can target one junk monster you control, reduce this level by 2. So it searches
Okay, so
and reduces level by 2.
what this means is we have the option to go to virtually any level synchro we want, right? So without having to use a normal summon. So for example, we go junk meister, add the junk
Armor.
Add armor.
Yeah, armor.
Summon
Yeah, armor.
the
You drink armor. We go tribute. Go for Stardust. Search illumination. Search fellows. We can
Wait,
go.
Leo, you know what's funny? You could theoretically consider playing Junk Breaker.
What?
Hear me out.
What's
Hear me
Junk
out.
Breaker?
What up, Neo?
Junk Breaker is like Dark Ruler No More, essentially.
Oh yeah, junk break. Yeah, you could do that.
So, because what you could do is you can normal summon, you can use this, special it, search Junk Breaker, normal the Junk Breaker, use its effect, negate all their monsters, and then you can just go into Speeder with Scrap Synchron and the Junk Meister on field.
Cyber, just hop in the chat, bro. What are you doing?
Oh,
That
This
is an
guy's
option.
also-
PMing me. Just hop in the chat,
I
bro.
remember, I don't know how to differentiate between the Nicks in terms of their names, but Solid Snake, your profile picture looks like Solid Snake. I'm sorry. Oh wait, no, that's the Punisher. The Nick with the Punisher profile picture.
It's okay. Be shy, Cyber. It's okay.
I think you brought this up earlier of how you tribute the armor for Jet makes Speeder.
No. I said, what you do is you use Meister, like if you have like Scrap Synchron access already, for example, you could
Oh no.
use Junk
But Meister
to
can
get
only
Breaker.
alter any junk other than itself, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, you can target itself.
I thought I said he couldn't target himself.
Except Junk Meister. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
No, and no, the search.
You can target
can't
one
add
junk
itself.
monster. Okay. Oh, so you can
Yes,
target itself and make it a 2 and summon a 3.
Yeah, so you can go Scrap Warrior. So if you have if you want instead.
Okay, no, that's good too because then you
no,
get,
because
Elo,
okay,
then
so
you-
it does work, Cyber. Cyber was saying, you summon Necro Synchron and then float into something else. Revive Necro
Necros.
because it floats. You
I
go into a wind, so you go.
What do you make?
How many things do we have playable now because of this? Oh my goodness.
It's a lot of things.
There's not much playable. Well, it lets you. So Meister can cheat out any Synchron or Junk monster.
Welcome back, Milo.
One thing to note, it can cheat out Junk Collector. Do that with what you will.
Junk. You mean the thing? Remember the theory of going Joko summon collector, dump a trap, and then use a trap.
Well, the thing is, if you put both Red Lotus King and Junk Collector together, you can basically activate any trap card in the game.
Yeah.
Normal trap.
Oh, that means Leo. That means you can. Wait, that means if you can get into Junk Collector, you can go. If you happen to get to a point where you can get access to like Red Rain, you can like pitch the Red Rain for like Jet Synchron to put it.
We
in grid
would
and
need to
Junk Collector
have
off
access
the
to a
grid.
fiend tuner though to be able to special the crime.
So just Junk Collector is probably going to be used for some stupid OTK or FTK. Just know
Yeah,
that.
pretty sure.
We can summon
100%.
Junk
I mean, it always
Dragon.
has been.
The
If you
Dragon
summon
Knight was
Junk
never like
Dragon
that
Lord.
good though. It's kind of terrible.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah,
care
but
about it.
funny.
What up, Kevin? We got new stuff,
funny.
Kevin. Check the Wolf Crown's Discord.
It's good stuff. It's
Oh,
good
wait,
stuff
Leo.
too.
Junk Anchor could possibly be considered now
I mean,
as a 1-0. Because think about it. Look, it can be substituted as any one Synchron tuner, but it doesn't have to be used as only for that. You know how like Quick Draw has that clause where it can.
oh
only be
yeah,
used?
okay,
That-
okay.
But Junk Anchor
You would have
only has
mixed.
the effect where it can be substituted. And then it has a revive effect of a junk monster.
Well, yeah. That
Okay.
means that. Okay. The reason being is because what's it called? That means the newest one, the level 4 Meister. That means it's also a 1-card road warrior. Before
Is it?
with
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, because you special summon from hand, then you search the level 2 new one. You special summon that because of that by effect that it
You're
wasn't
right.
drawing it.
It is.
Special summon. Yep. I think you need a discard for jump.
Oh yeah,
Maker,
it's not a
but
1 point. It's not a 1 card, but it's a 1.5 card.
Is this what it's like
Road
to have
Warrior.
good cards? Is this what it's like to have good cards?
Yeah.
I mean, dude, how long have you endured this misery, bro?
So, Leo, think about that. You can have a 1.5 card Road Warrior before your normal summon.
I mean,
And
that'd
then
be
your
great.
Road Warrior gets your
Okay, so
Yugioh.
ultimately, the reason why we're considering this is because we know that Speeder's there, right? If Speeder wasn't the payoff or like the main objective, we wouldn't think of all these cards being as good as they are, right? Because then if that was our
Even
choke point,
without Speeder, these cards are good. Like if you wanted to
Yeah,
play
no,
a
they are
Speederless
pretty
build of
dang
Synchron,
good.
I would say these cards are still playable.
yeah,
Mind you, they synchro lock you anyway. Meister synchro locks you anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Like,
Yeah.
you're gonna put Speeder in there anyway.
yeah.
Also, Leo, it is 2018. So how long has it been since 2018?
7 years, bro. 7 years.
7 years.
Like,
Speeder's release all the way till now. We finally have good cards again.
it took a while, bro. That means we have to wait another 7 years for more support.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
But it's kind of sad that these cards are gonna take like a long time to get to us, like a long time.
They're so good.
Yeah.
I want them now.
Oh no. So, anyways, as I was saying, having other combos or other ways to use this card. So we go. Of course, you would need like another card to discard for. But if we want to use the plant cards, we can go Meister into armor, tribute, get Stardust, get fellows. We then go
Reduce.
into Mantis. Mantis dump the vengeful summon, and we're doing all this without having to use our normal summon, right? So then after, if we want to do something, we can pivot into Speeder, which is great.
Wait,
Oh
was
my
this a
god!
war-
Imagine
was
this
this-
stuff in Genesis. Imagine this stuff in Genesis.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
this
Dude,
is a
look,
warrior
that's-
too, so you can
There's
switch
gonna
with
get stuff
Showdown.
that's hit before that
Yeah.
gets to be the place. There's no way.
Also, just for note, this guy is an Earth Warrior, so there is a slim chance that if MX Saber Invoker gets unbanned, you can summon this.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Well, okay, that leads to the question though: is are any of the locks?
All right. Let me just
entire
end the
Synchro
stream.
lock-
Hang on.
The Synchro Lock is only by specially summoning.
All right,
something
guys,
in
that's
the
gonna
hand,
be
not
it.
its summon effect.
This is awesome
Right, but
support.
just in general,
This is
the effects-
awesome.
on the effects
And
for the rest of
once
the turn,
I get the
or
stuff
the
on
entire-
Yeah,
MD
rest of
Pro
turn.
3, I'll
Meister
start making
is
combos and then
okay.
just
Master
trying to see what we can
summon
do.
for-
And
from
you guys as
extra
well.
deck this
Just
turn.
get a head start.
Armor is
And then
for the
we'll see what we can do because this is awesome.
Are you sure?
We have
Okay.
something that we can get off of our
Interesting.
just a special summon. We don't have to use our normal summon, which is
because I know one
insane.
thing was for the rest
It
of
has
this
so much
turn,
potential, but that's gonna be it.
Jump armor has no lock
Our
on it.
cooking session got cut short because
Okay, then
we
I'm
were
thinking of
trying to fix the
Meister,
Mitsurugi combo, but
Convey
Meister's
one more.
lock
we'll
is early
we'll
on
continue that
Starter
tomorrow.
Deck.
You guys have a good night, good morning, and thank you guys for joining me. I'll see you then. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Oh my god.
That's
And
only
okay,
if you use
over.
it
I was
special
confusing it with
summon.
Overtune. I was confusing it with Overtune.